let's do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safeway Liquid Beer Release podcast.
We ride again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
All right, let's do a cheers to the Sobeys and Safeway Liquid Beer Release podcast.
We ride again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello. It's not static, AM radio. It's the Play Alberta Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromella intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. The cracker 6 o'clock and lager with some sirloin bites.
.05 on a Monday morning. What is up, AM Nasties? Thank you very much for being here on this wonderful day, kicking off a beautiful week weather-wise. My goodness, this is gonna suck.
Heat warning.
Heat warning?
Dude, did you see what's
Which
going on?
day is heat warning?
Do you see what's cooking? Which day?
Oh, no.
Question is, when will it end later in the week?
Oh, no.
Oh, man, it is.
No! No!
Might I give you a 26 today, 28 Tuesday, 29 Wednesday, 30 Thursday, 30 Friday, 29 Saturday, 28 Sunday, and 26 for your Labor Day Monday.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
You're going to have to get in the pool like Marsh.
God, that's going to suck. What a way to wrap the summer, though, for the kids, you know?
Well, that's
for
last
everybody,
week.
like,
Yeah,
last
I mean,
week
that's
of summer.
what you want, right? Get
I
the hose
get
going,
it.
get the sprinkler going,
But, man.
get those freezies out.
Yeah, Tam was already thinking about firing up the old backyard pool this week.
You need to get a watermelon.
I should definitely do a watermelon or some freezies for the kids.
The freezies would be nice, too.
Freezies
That's
for
a good
kids
idea.
in hot weather. They love them.
Yes.
They absolutely love them. We are coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio this morning. If you've not yet tried the chicken dippers, they're all the rage in the summer with the new signature Popeyes dipping sauce. You're going to absolutely love that. You can text us anytime in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Don't be a dud. Be a stud at PJ's. Buy something fancy for the one you love, even if the one you love is you. And, of course, Edmonton Sports Talk brought to you by Play Alberta. Download the app today. Use your game sense when you're playing. But be ready. We've been hammering CFL bets all year. NFL is also just around the corner. And that's when people really lose their mind betting. So once again, use your game sense at Play Alberta. But also ride on every single thing that we're betting on.
Yeah, lose yourself.
Over on the EST specials page.
Win yourself. Yeah.
We've got so much to get to today.
There's a lot going on.
This is a busy show. And look who's back over there.
Hey.
The one and only YouTube Trev came in hot too. Let's bring in Trev. Trev, how was vacation, my man? How are you doing?
Yeah. How's it going? I'm
Good,
great.
good.
Vacation was awesome. I went soul searching.
Good. Oh, I love those vacations.
Good.
Those
It was
are nice.
good.
Did you find one?
Yeah, I maybe. I think I
good.
did, but it was awesome. I got to go golfing. I actually went fishing.
I saw you were naked fishing.
Did you see that?
I saw it.
Oh.
You posted on Twitter very briefly. Then you deleted it.
I got nervous. I thought I was going to get in trouble, so I
And then you
deleted it.
texted it to the glue guy. He ran around and showed everybody that you were naked while you were fishing.
Well,
Did you not worry about somebody walking up and seeing you naked?
No, they wouldn't. Like I went deep. Like I
you
went.
were in the woods.
I was in the woods. Like I was in the thick of it. And
Did you catch anything?
oh yeah, I caught a lot.
Oh, wow,
I
nice.
caught a lot actually. A few browns, few rainbows, a few bull trout as well.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I had a wicked day out there. So yeah, that was good. And it was funny when I left. I told him that the guy was going to do it. He's like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "I'm gonna make sure I do it." And then I did. And then I thought I was going to get in trouble for having that on Twitter. I didn't want to get in
It was
trouble.
up for like
Nudity
2
on
seconds.
Twitter? Yeah.
I didn't want to get fired or anything, so I took it down. So that's why
I wouldn't have fired you for a bare butt. It's not like you were flashing your ween to the camera.
Yeah,
like-
exactly. And so I had a few beers and I was like, maybe I should take.
You could have
that
taken
down.
legal action if you.
Oh yeah,
Really?
maybe.
If I would have fired you,
Well,
totally.
really.
HR Daddy would have been on your side.
No cause.
He's a huge
Yeah.
fan of the employee, not the employer.
He loves the nudity online.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good. Went fishing, went golfing, and I made it to the home of Dustin Nielson Cranbrook.
Cranbrook, British Columbia.
Yeah, I was there for probably
You'd been there before,
40
right?
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the place I always went with family growing up.
Yeah.
It was always Cranbrook. My stepdad was working up there, so we'd always go to the lake. Fort
of good
Steele.
lakes.
I love Fort Steele. I'd be at the blacksmith for hours.
Oh, yeah.
It was so much fun there. But and then I found a place to take a nice selfie, and I was like, "Where am I?" And then a few people got
Yeah.
it right, but a lot of people got it wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty. That's Mount Baker that was in the background there, so
Yeah.
that was an easy one to sort of see.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how many people guessed Edson, though.
There was Edson,
Yeah.
Kelowna. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no.
Crazy.
Nobody has ever compared Cranbrook to Kelowna. But as a Cranbrookian, I will accept the comparison. I
Yes.
will accept the comparison.
Yep.
All right, 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999 is where you can get us. We'll lay out the show for you in a second. You were a super duper uncle this weekend.
Yeah, every
And
weekend.
you guys
I am.
tried,
Yeah, every weekend I am.
Tried gross pop.
We did, yeah. It was gross.
What was
but,
the grossest of the pops?
It was all kind of a blur.
It is, eh?
But I did go to a lemonade stand to which you, I think, also were planning to go to, or did go to, or did not end up going to.
A lemonade stand?
One of the Muzz's friends had a lemonade stand. It was that Stollery lemonade stand yesterday.
Oh, man, I didn't see that.
Made my way out to that. They said we're expecting the Nielsens later.
Oh, maybe Tam and the kid. I didn't get home till
That's
like
okay. That's
I got home at 2:30, so maybe
That's
they
what it
did
was.
go in the
They
morning or
probably
something
went,
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I met a friend of the Muzz.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's good. Mus has lots of friends.
No, yeah.
She makes lots
sure,
of friends.
Yeah.
She's a very chatty. She's a chatty girl.
Yeah.
So well, that sounds nice.
Yeah, a lot of money raised. It was
Yeah.
good. Good day for a lemonade stand.
Yeah. Well, how about this week? You could make a killing on a lemonade stand this week. We should start one outside.
We need to buy one of those ice cream delivery, those little.
Yeah. A bike.
Well, no. That little 3-wheel car that guy drives around in.
Oh,
He
yeah.
came down by the industrial. Remember?
I remember that guy. Yeah. Yeah, that would be good.
If we have one of those, make a little cash on the side. I mean,
Yeah, that would be really
We could
nice.
kill it this
Actually,
weekend.
yeah, I don't hate that idea. All right, let's. I want to conch Marshall Bokeith Nielsen, the Barracuda. Also, birthday conch for Big Uke. And if you need a conch, text us in the Paris Jewelers inbox. Marshall swam 3 kilometers last night with his True Blue Swimming Club. Graduate, like that's the final boss, is this 3 kilometer swim. And my God, he killed it. I put that one picture up of him like looking at me smiling as he's like mid-stroke. Was
that a trophy?
It timed out really well.
Blue the bear?
That's like the bear. That's like the
guy.
bear, the mascot or whatever. He's still got to do like an 80-meter medley. And then that'll kind of, he has to do like an 80-meter medley.
He keeps this up. They're going to replace the bear with the Barracuda.
Yeah,
I think that's what they should be. Marshall Nielsen.
He crushed it. Like he absolutely crushed it. I was so proud of him. He swam 3 kilometers. I thought it would take him like about an hour and a half, but he swam 3 kilometers in an hour and 17 minutes. And even at like the last 10 laps, he was still blown by the kids in his lane. Like it was, I couldn't believe. And when he finished. He finishes, he kind of cheers, he's like, yeah. And then he looked at me, he goes, I've never seen him so tired his entire life. He goes, Daddy, I'm exhausted. I was like, my son! I grabbed him, yanked him out of the pool, lifted him up. I was like, I'm so damn proud of you, man.
Well, as Jamie Thomas replied, the fact that he is still smiling while swimming 3K.
Well, that was early. The picture I took was a warm-up lap. He was not smiling. Well, he was smiling, but I've never seen the kid so.
When you're in the drink, though, it's almost like he's posing mid-stroke.
Yeah, he's like,
oh, hello. I'll just kind of...
Oh, yeah.
And a hell of a farmer's tan.
Great. That's my son right there.
That's my boy.
If you were worried about if that was my kid or not, what do you think about this?
Like it is just night and day. Like an Oreo cookie.
Oh, man. But he killed it so I don't know, there was like 14 kids. 14 kids doing the 3K swim.
Just smoked him.
And there was like this older boy who's probably like 13. He beat Marshall by about 2 lengths. And then Marsh came in next, and he was just, oh man, just to see. So I've said to talking with Tam last night, there's been 2 times so far where my kids have like blown me away and left me speechless with things they've accomplished.
Yeah,
like and they've won tournaments and team things, but like individual accomplishments. Marshall last night doing the 3K, I just can't fathom swimming for an hour and 20 minutes straight, and then the Muzz. When she did that, like was on the stage at her dance competition, and she just stepped up and freaking nailed it. And all the other girls are standing around sort of like looking out at the crowd, and the Muzz was like Backstreet Boysing the middle of the, like, so those are the 2 times I said, just when your kids leave, it's very cool when your kids like do something so incredible that leaves you speechless.
I think also when Marshall confronted Kylo Ren.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that was also a major moment. That would be moment number 3.
We must not forget.
Strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you could have ever imagined. God, what a year. What a year for Marsh. Yeah, that's...
yeah, you're right. Quite a year.
Yeah, that's quite the year. Confronted Kylo Ren, swam 3 kilometers. Good things happen in 3s. What's next?
We still got a few months to go.
Yeah, what's next? So yeah, no, it's a really good weekend. I was down. I had a golf weekend. I golfed on Friday with Jay Nose, Stupid Al, Rob the Ringer, and C Dix.
Yes,
and it was a good time.
Nice day out there.
Red Tail's in great shape. Great weather. I saw you snuck into the airport.
Oh,
what happened there?
Jason Bones Jones, listener,
I know he could take you on the tarmac.
Supplies me with guard. I had to go through a security check.
That's
a lady had to give me a badge.
Yes.
I had to prove my ID. But he goes, so I had to do oil stream. So I'm sitting around. He goes, what are you doing? He goes, want to go for a drive? And when everybody asks you want to go for a drive, you just go and take it. I mean, stranger or not. So we get in his work truck, and he's the guy around there. So he's taking me to places like you go to an airport and you see it on one side of the fence. I went on the other.
Yeah, Bones runs the airport.
We got on the tarmac and he's like, check this out. And he just put the pedal to the metal. Like you think on your plane it takes 5 seconds to either land or take off. Yeah. These things are vast. Lots of cockpits. So planes are landing. We go into like garages where all the winter equipment is, just big piles of like sand. And
you're an airport insider.
And you know what? For a tour guide, like, some people take you to stuff. He knew every little, he's like, those lights, this sign, this piece, like everything he knew. So it was a hell of a tour. Thank you very much to Bones. Felt like I felt like I grew like 5'8". When you get that security badge, and you're on the airport like that.
That's as close to a pilot as you'll ever be.
He's on the CB, so clear for they got everything's clearance and this and that.
Bones here. Hold that WestJet flight. I'm taking Eric for a run.
Plane's it's like a city. The whole place is like it's crazy.
Yeah, I saw those popping up on Twitter while I was golfing. I was like, what? I want the airport tour.
Well, then he came back and I think he took Maddie and Milne. It was like
so everybody got it.
Every 45 minutes, there's a new tour going. Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
It was really a nice surprise. Yeah. Thank you to Bones. That was really good.
And thank you to Josh and the crew at Red Tail for hosting a great day as well. And then I whipped down to Lethbridge, did my fantasy hockey and the Wandering Cone Football League and Wandering Cone Hockey League drafts.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty. I really like my football team, and my hockey team. I've won the pool 4 years in a row. So, I mean, I like where I'm at with my hockey team too, but I really like my football team.
Okay.
So that was good. And then I've got my one buddy who's been battling stage 4 cancer.
Right.
He just finished his 8th chemo treatment. And he showed up to golf with the boys.
Conch the man.
I was just like,
Conch the man. Conch the man.
Conch to my buddy Vis, who's he's got surgery coming up in September. He's my longest, like I've known him since we were in grade 2. He's been pushing hard. He actually looks like he's doing really well. But nobody like expected him to show up. He had his 8th chemo treatment, like I guess 11, 12 days ago now. And like he rolls up to the golf course. We were all like, oh my
What a
God.
pop. What a
then
pop.
came to the draft. I was just saying you went home a little early because you're starting to get tired, but like it was insane. So Conch to Vis, we love you, buddy. Heck of a weekend. How about this one? Shrimp City Beach over on the Nasty Chat on YouTube. Can I get a conch for landing a date with my college crush after losing touch for 20 years?
Oh.
I still got it.
Still get it.
Man, that's pretty impressive.
Since we're doing it in threes, Tyler and Terwilliger, Paris Drewler's Inbox. Boys, I'm back, and I am married. My fiance finally became my wife. Conch me, daddy.
What a Monday.
Unreal.
God, congratulations.
It's all happening.
We got birthdays. We've got
Marriages.
post-chemo golf. We've got marriages. We've
20-year
got 3
crushes.
kilometer swims. 20 years. What is going on today?
Yeah,
this
it's
is
gonna
a
be
very
hot.
fun place to be.
Very
And
hot.
it's going to be
It's gonna be
26.
hot.
Toodaloo. At 26.
Well, yeah, again,
That's tough.
Ice cream sandwiches. Get that big box of the
I think the most positive thing for me right now is I got nothing planned outdoors all week.
Well, there,
So that's
lounging in the
kinda nice.
basement.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, we are going to lay out the show for you today. We got your morning announcements coming up for the Rundle Park Short Course. Off season. What off season?
What off season?
The whipping boy battle continues. Skinner versus Koskinen. Winner advances to take on Darnell Nurse.
Yeah, and that's the story. Can anybody take down Darnell Nurse right now? Eh?
I would say the best shot at it would be Shirelli. But let's see how this goes.
There's one goaltender today as well with recency bias and all. I mean,
Yeah.
we're into the heavy hitters now. The fat has been cut off the bone.
Yeah, no, these are just banger after banger as far as guys who people hated in this city. The good, bad, and ugly from the weekend coming up before 7 o'clock today. Jamie Thomas will join us, friend of the show. We'll talk some NFL fantasy, and we'll get his thoughts on the Winnipeg Jets all-time whipping boy. He's been covering that team for a little while, so he'll be by. Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. We'll take an early look at those CFL lines. The parlay that we put together early last week had Bombers and Elks. Remember the very first one we did on Monday? Last week, like a week ago today, that one hit. So we'll see what we can put together. That's a good. Coming up around 7:30 today. Kind of easy trivia at 8 o'clock. What's this here? It says, major announcement today at 8:05. Threw this up on Twitter last night. Some incredible guesses. We'll dive into those a little bit here. But we're not joking around. At 8:05 today, we will have what I would consider a top 3 Edmonton Sports Talk announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Right? It was our existence, the expansion to bring in Hernan and Reed and Jay and Gager more often. That would be right up there as number 2. This is definitely a top 3 announcement. So be ready for that. 8:05 today. Major announcement. You can take your guesses. I like to say wrong answers only.
Yeah.
To 780-218-9999. Get them into the
My guess was me getting breast implants.
Whoa. I don't know. Are you? It wasn't on the list. Yeah, that's not it. I'll tell you right now, it's not it. But for the right amount,
You don't know that yet. We're not at 8:05. Maybe
But for the right amount for charity, he will get breasts.
you can.
Yeah.
It's the ones you can put in and out. I can,
Change them out.
Yeah.
Different
Well,
colors,
we have
different feels,
different size,
different
yeah.
everything. Yeah. So it's not supposed to be that, but maybe it will be.
Some of the guesses though are pretty.
There's some good guesses last night on Twitter,
But
man.
a lot of serious ones on the crack pack.
Yeah. Well, so I had some people, I think Georgia Satellite was over there. There is a separate crack pack announcement this evening. These two announcements,
okay, so
it just worked out timing-wise.
Yeah.
These two announcements that I've got coming down the pipe today, they're separate. The 805 announcement is an Edmonton Sports Talk announcement. The crack pack announcement, which is also exciting, will be a little bit later on today, but that is just a crack pack announcement for everybody who's on the crack pack over on Facebook.
Scott, randomly, Jason Moss comes on the show to finally address why he kicked a field goal in the West Final. just
all right, let's do it.
An old gripe that you,
Jason Moss.
That's it.
Why did you kick that field goal?
And just that question. Then we'll let him.
Those are, like we said, this one was good. I replied to this guy last night. Tommy eloped last week and got married, but is now harassing Macramala to pro bono his divorce.
Very creative. And not ruling it out.
I would not be surprised if when Tommy does eventually get married, it does only last about a month because he goes into full-blown panic like, oh my God, what have I done?
Yeah.
I can't do this.
The whole thing happens very fast.
I think so, yeah. My buddy Ryan, you're hiring a Canadian Finals rodeo reporter. He's been on me. He's like, dude, he goes, just hire me for a week. I'll come up and cover CFR, do reports. The lock shop is getting a second hour. First, you know what we need? We need the lock shop's first hour to get respected by people who are voting on Estes. That's what we need.
Marshall versus Summer McIntosh live from the Meadows Rec Center. The much anticipated 3K swim of the season.
I don't know if Summer McIntosh is ready for that heat.
Jerry says yes, he on a PTO.
I could see myself Marshall versus Summer McIntosh, and she gets a big lead, and I just jump in, block her lane. Go Marsh! I gotcha. We're gonna do it.
Another larger man with also a similar farmer's tan has now entered the pool.
A larger man who must be the father of Marshall has now entered the pool and is blocking Summer McIntosh's lane. I know he's been treading water for too long and he's attempting to drown. He's starting to drown.
You instinctively cannonball in. That's
my son. That would be funny. I think that's good. It's also not the McDavid contract announcement. The Oilers did not get a new goalie. Scott Stapp will not be singing Eyes Wide Open at 8:30 on the show, but that would be awesome.
It'd be a station ID though. Hey, this is Scott Stapp. You're listening.
Wouldn't that be great? All right, so keep.
Spruce Grove Corey, the new office is getting a level 5 finish.
That's a funny one. Andrea from Calgary. The announcement is that everyone at EST is signing up for next year's Edmonton Half Marathon, and training vlogs will start being posted tomorrow. No, that's not the case.
I hope.
EST traffic segment with Pauline Higgins, the Nacho Man.
I like
Pauline Higgins lives on. DJ is in and says, Tammy is pregnant? No, I don't think so.
Well,
that'd be the ultimate twist.
Yeah.
But no, my wife is not pregnant. We have 2 children, and that'll be the end of it.
You haven't given her the tour of the office yet, have you?
No, of course not. All right, keep the text messages coming in. 780-218-9999. Let's get to your morning announcements today. Why not? Scotty Knows over on the YouTube chat says, still can't figure out why Jay's play of the day didn't cash. Elks victory in under 53.5. It will cash. Jay was messaging with the Play Alberta guys yesterday.
Yeah,
you will get that one. That obviously it's a hit. It cashes. So we'll get to that. Morning announcements brought to you by the Rundle Park Short Course. A family-friendly, walkable par 58 is the perfect course for all skill levels, but really good for short hitters and those who are just learning the game. Affordable rates for juniors, seniors, and adults. Plus, remember to grab a smash burger at Shorty's after the round. If you've not yet checked out the Rundle Park Short Course, Trev, you got to hit up this Rundle Park Short Course. You live right over there.
It's
a par 58. Like how close are you?
3 blocks away, not even.
3 blocks from your house.
Yeah.
We said you got to get Zach out there.
I know.
Let's see if Zach can break 100 on a par 58.
I don't think he will.
You don't think so?
No, I know he hasn't. He's gone there twice this year.
Oh, he has?
He's quit counting both times. He stopped.
God.
I think he got like 11 on one, and it's a par 3. They're all par threes. Yeah, but no, I was actually at the disc golf course last night.
You were?
Yeah.
You get any sweet hole-in-ones?
I was really close, actually. Because this is 3 years in a row. I've got a streak of getting a hole-in-one, and I have yet to have one this year, but yesterday was the closest day I've been all summer.
Okay, well, that's
but I will be going to the golf here. This is awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely. I should definitely check it out, everybody. Be a nice little walk, actually.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your morning announcements. Hey, Tommy Fleetwood. A conch for Tommy Fleetwood.
Well,
not only does he finally win, but it's the Tour Championship against the best of the best.
And Brooke Henderson as well.
Oh, my God, Brooke Henderson,
on
yes.
the golf course, yeah.
All right, let's get into your weekend in the Canadian Football League, starting with Edmonton as they go to Ottawa, take care of business.
Yes.
They win 30-20. They cover the spread on the road. They've won 3 in a row heading into Labor Day, and they are technically, as of this moment, 2 points back of the BC Lions with a game in hand for the crossover in a playoff spot.
Mark Killam's kicking over garbage cans in the locker room post game. He's like there. It's a good vibe, and I think you hit it on the nail, the hammer on the nail on the head on the piece of wood. Taking care of business. It was a business trip. Let's not overthink this. It's a game. Hernan, it was a no sweater for him. Of course, we all know Hernan's overconfidence in these situations. Yeah. But yes, this is one where you looked at it and people come in last week and, this and that and the other. Well, no, the way Edmonton was playing and again, just the stack up of the two quarterbacks in this one, I think, Edmonton should have won it. They did win it. That's great. Still 0-4 in the division. That could now change this. This is what they had to do to get to this point, right? 4-6. You can't ask for much more. So they're here now. We'll see what happens. Stamp's team looks really good.
They look good
against some teams, more so than others. But 4-6, right now, and BC getting that loss too. And I mean, we'll go down the week.
We'll
the
break
week
down this
slate
week
here, but
God, you know what's weird? Edmonton is now 2-0 against Ottawa. Calgary's 0-2 against Ottawa. What's that mean?
Well, and again,
probably
you'll take away that
still.
weather game, I guess.
Yeah. But then and the PJ Walker game. So
some teams just have other teams' numbers, really, and that's it was evident too Saturday night. And I know we'll get there, but again, just wrapping up, business trip for Edmonton.
They are not
take care of business
out of it yet.
They're right in the thick of it.
They go from 1-6 to 4-6 and have some momentum heading into an upset opportunity on Labor Day down in Calgary. Join us on the bus. Mm-hmm. More details, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. We'll circle back around to this Labor Day bus with That's Good at 7:30 this morning. The BC Lions. Howdy. You're getting chirped by Chad Kelly, who didn't even dress, and he's yelling at the bench being like, 50, we hung 50 on you. How does that happen? Nick Arbuckle.
Magic again.
26-33. 430 yards, 3 touchdowns.
And no picks.
Which not a one.
For him.
What else is crazy is Spencer Brown, 19 carries, 85 yards. That's probably a high for a running back for the Argos this season.
Who don't run.
No, they don't.
At all. And this is what I'll say again. The BC Lions, as fun as they may be watching on offense, will not win anything with that defense right now. It's
bad.
It's Bush.
Herslow, the Argos put up 52, didn't even have Coxie, who's one of the best receivers in the entire league.
Don't need it.
Herslow comes in, catches 5 balls, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brissett, who I traded in that CFL trade a couple weeks ago, 118 yards and 4 catches. Mittal had a touchdown. Just BC gets dismantled in a football game that ended up having 86 points scored. We knew it was going to be over. The 86 was easy peasy. And then actually, I think our 4-game point teaser, our 6-point teaser also hit, if you're riding with us last week. Winnipeg, Montreal, under. Edmonton, Ottawa, we needed over 48.5. Over in the BC game. And then we had under 50-something in the Saskatchewan, Calgary game. And that ended up going 32-15. Your thoughts on the Riders, 8-2, but the 2 losses to Vernon Adams and the Calgary Stampeders, it sure makes it interesting down the stretch in the playoffs, doesn't it?
Well, it's funny, too, and I mentioned the Elks 0-4 in the division. The Stamps now 5-0 within the West, and those are those wins against the Bombers and the Riders, so two of the stronger teams in the West. It goes back to the first game they played in Regina, and you were there. I think schematically, the Stamps have their number on both offense and defense. Slowick on defense and Delmonico there on the offense. It got a little tight, I guess, but they kept the Riders front seven in check on the defensive side there. Vernon Adams, the way they dial up that offense is just fun to watch. Like, they're not predictable, they're not boring, they're not plotting, they're not conservative. They just go out there and aim to beat you, and with a little bit of flair, obviously with Vernon Adams Jr. And then on the other side, I mean, Saskatchewan's offense is almost the total opposite. I mean, they're very predictable. They go out, and if they can't exact and do what they intend to do, they become pretty easy to stop in the end. So the whole completion percentage in Trevor, I mean, that's a foul. I don't... It's a great number to look at, but you could go out and have 100% completion percentage and still lose 30-3. Like, you know, it's not really, to me, it doesn't really necessarily equate to success. So it's sexy to watch, and I get it, but yeah, it seems the Stamps have the Riders' number right now, totally, obviously, and in a big way. And I think that's down to a lot of getting out-schemed by both the Calgary OC and DC. That's why, in these Labor Day matchups, we haven't seen Winnipeg play Saskatchewan yet. We haven't seen Calgary play Edmonton yet. Who's to say how they match up there and play calling and all that man-to-man. So that'll be interesting.
Big win for Calgary, though. And it gives them, the tiebreaker.
Yes.
Do they play again?
I think
is there a third meeting between it doesn't matter now, I guess, because Calgary's already 1-2, so they would have the tiebreaker. So Calgary's 2 points back. So the Riders are 8-2, 16
Not again,
points.
that's it.
Okay, so that's it. So Calgary is 2 points back, but does have the tiebreaker. So if they were to be tied at the end of the year, Calgary would get top spot. Winnipeg is sitting at 6-4. They are 6-1 against everybody in the league not named Calgary.
Yeah.
Calgary is 5-0 against the Riders and the Bombers so far this year. BC is sitting at 5-6, and Edmonton is at 4-6. And BC has played one more game than everybody else in the West.
Bombers are 4 points back of the Riders for tops. They play 3 more times. Haven't played yet, but those two. So, everything, the way you see it standing today can look completely different in a month or month and a half's time.
All right, 780-218-9999. We have a major announcement coming up at 8:05 this morning. What is it? Wrong guesses, hilarious guesses only to the Paris Jewelers inbox at 780-218-9999. On the way next, off-season. What off-season?
What off-season?
The Whipping Boy bracket continues. And then the good, bad, and ugly from the weekend still to come around 6:50 this morning. Let's get to a sports update right now with Lieutenant Eric.
The Toronto Blue Jays failed to complete the sweep in a 5-3 loss to the Marlins. Jays are back home to host the Twins for the start of a 3-game set. 5:07 tonight. Max Scherzer, the scheduled starter. Elsewhere, Cal Raleigh, big dumper. Seattle Mariners with his Major League leading 48th and 49th home runs yesterday. They had since a single-season record for homers by a catcher. Also, with 31 games to go in the season, Raleigh will look to pass Ken Griffey Jr.'s Mariners franchise record of 56 dingers. Over to golf. England's Tommy Fleetwood takes the Tour Championship for his first PGA Tour victory, capturing the FedEx Cup as well in its $10 million purse. Brooke Henderson, meanwhile, with the final round 4 under 67, she would hold off Min Ji Lee, capturing her second career CPKC Women's Open title. Over to the U.S. Open, Leylah Fernandez defeating fellow Canadian Rebecca Marino 6-2, 6-1 as she advances to second-round action. Opening round continues later today, and this morning at 9, Vicky Mboko will take on unranked Czech Barbara Krejcikova. Later this afternoon at 1, it's Gabriel Diallo on the men's side facing unranked Bosnian Damir Jumor. Niagara River Lions with their second straight CEBL title. They defeat the Calgary Surge 79-73 from Winnipeg. Khalil Ahmed was named finals MVP. He had 16 points, including the game winner plus 9 boards. And over to the Prairie Football Conference, the Edmonton Huskies remain winless on the season following a 57-7 loss in Regina to the Thunder. Meanwhile, a close one down at Emerald Hills as the Colts come away with a 19-15 win over the Edmonton Wildcats. Off-season, what off-season? Up next as Hour 1 of the Nielson Show continues here on Edmonton Sports Talk.
You don't need a reason to keep people pleasing. Treason, reason, keys and sneezing. It's off season. What off season? 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 It's off season. What off season?
Off season, what off season? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nielson Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. EST is presented to you by our partners over at Play Alberta. Off season, what off season?
What off season?
Brought to you by GCL Diesel, providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts, proud to serve Edmonton and the Northern Alberta area for over 50 years. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood. All right, we're going to get into the Whipping Boy bracket. Trev, you can throw the matchup today up. It'll be Stuart Skinner versus Mikko Koskinen. We'll get that vote up on YouTube, and then I will post it here on Twitter as well. A few guesses have continued to roll in here on what we are launching or what we are announcing at 8:05 this morning. Vance Van Vander says, EST's big announcement today. We have our own beer and liquor, so now we're releasing our very own strain of sweet, stinky weed called Nasty Bush.
Yeah.
That is not it.
It's actually a psilocybin pill that we're actually going to be putting out. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a...
I could see us doing something like that down the road, though, but it's definitely not that.
I had the idea at the old place of weed of the week, but obviously at the old place, like it was,
that would not fly there.
That was a pipe dream. Mm-hmm. But now that you can do anything.
A pipe dream. You are funny, sir. A pipe dream. Where's this? I like this one. Sheldon S. EST Nights with a teeth featuring Charlie the Penguin.
That's something I could get behind. Sponsors line up.
I'm a teeth. I'm a teeth. I'm a teeth.
Talking about alien abductions and like conspiracy theories.
God, that'd be pretty funny, actually. All right, so major announcement, 8:05 today, and we're not messing around. It's not one of these funny things where all of a sudden at 8:05 we're going to be like, major announcements, Dave Jameson's on the hangout today.
Look,
like
we're laughing now.
Nobody be laughing.
We'll be.
I say there will be some people in town who won't be laughing at 8:05. Just saying.
All right. Out of town.
Good morning, gentlemen. YTT, welcome back. My guess is the gym at the old Shanks building is not happening, so EST purchased the building and are reopening Shanks in general. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice, but probably not going to happen as well. So 780-218-9999. Keep those guesses coming in. All right, Trev, you're going to throw the vote up on YouTube, and I guess I should do the same. I should do the same here. What's that? Skinner versus Koskinen will be the Whipping Boy bracket Elite 8 matchup today. I have a feeling from what we've learned so far in this, I think Skinner is actually going to blow Koskinen away in this thing. But maybe I'm wrong. Koskinen was pretty heavily criticized. So Darnell Nurse ended up with like an 80-20 split against Evan Bouchard last week. The vote has now been pinned on my Twitter page. Who was/is the more criticized Edmonton Oiler? Skinner or Koskinen? You can go vote on both platforms, or you can vote on one or the other. Doesn't matter. At Nielsen TSN 1260 over on Twitter, and then on the YouTube chat, Skinner versus Koskinen.
There's a shutout joke somewhere here that maybe Skinner can shut out.
Neither one will be shut out in this matchup.
Yeah, something.
I think does Skinner win this by a larger margin than what Nurse just won by?
It's a slam dunk for me because I don't even think recency bias does play a factor, but it's only recency bias because this team right now is in a firm cup window. And you could go out there and argue that if they had somebody just maybe a bit, not my opinion, just opinions of fans, that if you had somebody a grade above Stuart Skinner and not his fault because of Campbell and the evolution of him wasn't supposed to be like this, that they would have already had a cup, perhaps two. That is the definition right there of a whipping boy. You could argue that it's totally his fault that they haven't won a cup or perhaps two in this small window. And he gets the blame. We've seen it. We've seen the nastiness that happened online and all that. Whereas Koskinen, I mean, again, that was a time too. That was kind of how this team, evolution 1.0. But we were just kind of having fun. We didn't know what to do with our hands at that time. Like, right? It was just a lot of kind of, this is for real right now. They made it to 2 finals. Skinner was the guy. They couldn't get it over the line. Koskinen was just, it was a barrel of laughs. It was the contract. It was him sitting on that fold-out chair in San Jose. We had the song. Like, it's just, you can't really blame him for anything because I don't think he was expected to do anything at that moment that he was here.
780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Who was the bigger whipping boy? Stuart Skinner currently or Mikko Koskinen a few years ago? If you're watching over on YouTube today, chime in on this one as well. Skinner on YouTube early has about 3/4 of the vote. On Twitter in the early going, it's very early, but it's 100% for Skinner.
What was the nurse margin? Like 80-20?
It was 80. It was basically 80-20. It was 80-20.
So,
We've had a couple of blowouts here in the back-to-back because we had Chiarelli destroy Tambellini, and then we moved into the second round, and Nurse took care of business pretty sufficiently. Trev, where's the vote go on this one, buddy?
I've placed my vote.
I wonder where you could be going.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I feel bad.
Skinner, right?
I feel bad, but it's Skinner. It's Skinner. I don't know. I just feel like kind of the same. I'm using the same logic. Their team in front of Koskinen wasn't. I mean, they weren't going to back-to-back finals. Yeah, what does this team look like with Mikko Koskinen in that?
This team right now?
Yeah.
I would probably say at least 2 Stanley Cup final losses.
Prime Mikko Koskinen? You took it prime?
You don't think Koskinen could have won a cup?
No, I don't. Okay. I don't. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I remember a lot of people during the playoffs, a lot of people, I don't know, the talk was, oh, no, Mikko Koskinen, like Skinner's far superior. And I was like, man, maybe I'm in the minority, but I can't say that at all. Like, I don't think that at all. Like, there is some nights where I'm like, okay, Koskinen, he's going to give you a chance. I don't know. I can't really say the same thing for Skinner some nights. So, yeah, I mean, sorry, but Skinner takes my vote. Not even close.
Somebody said if it wasn't for Chiarelli, Skinner would probably win this entire thing. I don't know. Skinner Nurse next week
it's going to be good.
Is going to be insane.
Yeah, and so just a quick update. What did I miss? Let me
bring you up to speed here. I guess you did miss a little bit of time.
Release the bracket.
I should actually put this bracket up.
It's nice. You did good work.
It's a beautiful looking bracket. I get busy after the show and then I forget to post it. All right, so you missed Horkoff beat Lucic. Were you here that day? No, you were gone. So Hork beat Lucic. Jesse Puljujarvi beat Jason Arnott.
Okay.
Kevin Lowe destroyed Dallas Aikens. No, Kevin Lowe, Dallas Aikens was the only split vote so far.
Oh,
Kevin Lowe,
really?
Kevin Lowe got 60% of the vote on YouTube. Dallas Aikens got 53% on Twitter. So Kevin Lowe won on the split vote.
Damn.
By split decision, Kevin Lowe advances. And then Chiarelli destroyed Tambellini. And then on Friday, Nurse beat Bouchard.
Oh.
So it'll be Skinner, Koskinen, Hork, Jesse Puljujarvi, Kevin Lowe, Peter Chiarelli this week.
Damn.
So yeah, it's getting down to like
some
guys who were really heavily criticized by the fan base
of the elite
and members of the media.
Yeah.
As well. Bootski says Koskinen's first round bracket victory was really just a dub for Chiarelli. I mean, yeah. Chiarelli and Koskinen. Dean's 1 2 3 4 5 says I think the view on Skinner is more mixed and amplified by the cup losses. Everyone crapped on Koskinen. I mean, he did take it. The glove hand jokes on Koskinen were pretty elite.
Yeah.
It's the Spider-Man gif for these two guys is Koskinen's glove pointing at Skinner's lateral movement.
Yeah.
Right? Is that not like the one thing that people, even in victories, you still can't get over, right? You're like, the Oilers won 4-2 tonight, but Koskinen let in that one, high glove, and it'd always be a thing. And then the Oilers won tonight. Stuart Skinner shut out Dallas 3 of the last 4 games, but man, there was almost a couple backdoor tap-ins because he can't move right to left. So they both have these elements of their game that have been amplified by the whipping boyedness of this entire thing.
Scalding Gord once again from the top rope, as he usually does. Skinner Koskinen them a cup.
Library Pat says, Chiarelli's criticism was warranted. He wasn't an actual whipping boy. Skinner should win the whole thing, and it shouldn't be particularly close.
Well, Library Pat also used that on Koskinen. He got criticized justifiably, and that was, he was funny. And it was kind of a funny time.
So, is Skinner... I think I probably try to defend Skinner more than most, but there are some times when it is just undefendable. And sometimes you just have to go, damn, man. Like, you have to have that one, or you have to be better in these situations. Yes. But I think it's gotten to the point with Skinner, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this, and Trev, feel free to chime in on this as well. But, like, to me, it almost feels like any single time they lose, if he's in net, a solid portion of the fan base will 100% rip on him. Even if they lose like 4-1, they'll be like, yeah, well, if he would have had a shutout, they would have won 1-0.
Yeah.
I think that's when you really get into that whipping boy status where, does he deserve some criticism? 100%.
Sure.
He is not a perfect goalie. Sure. We know there are flaws in his game. He is not one of the top 15 goaltenders in the National Hockey League. But at the same time, is he the sole reason that they haven't won back-to-back Stanley or won one Stanley Cup in the last 2 years? Is Stuart Skinner 100% the reason on that? And look, if you replace him with Vasilevsky, then I guess you could say goaltending would be much better and they win cups. But you're not going to be able to do that. If you replace him with another mid-tier guy, are they going to win? Are they going to beat Florida twice? I don't think so. But a lot of people will just hang it solely on Skinner, which he deserves part of the blame, but he doesn't deserve all of the blame. And that's when you know you've gone full whipping boy, when you're getting all of it.
Totally.
I'll see where this goes on Twitter. I think it could end up being Skinner's at 72.6%. Koskinen
72
is at 27.4%. Somebody quote tweeted it and said, Skinner winning this is utter lunacy. So he's saying that Skinner deserves 100% of the heat that he gets.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
He's saying there's a lot of people that say, whipping boy, what do you mean? It's all justified. And as you said, he's not perfect. There are times, yes. My question is whether he hits the 80-20 mark like Nurse. That's my question here. He will win.
I don't think he will. I think there's enough Oilers fans on Twitter who hate Skinner so much. And this is my prediction for how this goes today. I've seen it earlier in the bracket already. What will happen today is there will be a few vocal Oilers fans who quote tweet it and say there's no way Skinner should win this because he's 100% legitimate to blame and he's not a whipping boy.
Yes.
Like they hate him so much.
Yes.
That they will drive up the vote for Koskinen.
Yeah, the idea that he's 100%. Yeah.
That's how this goes. So he will not get 80%. I don't think. Trev, do you think he gets 80% of this, or do you think there'll be enough people in line that are like, Skinner winning this whipping boy matchup supports him a bit, so we're gonna smash him down again? Hey.
No, man. I feel like the hatred's so prominent that people, they don't care. They're just gonna, like, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Click in.
I think could we be chasing 85?
What?
85?
Oh my God, 85!
Honestly, I feel like once this gets out there, a few quote tweets or whatever, I wouldn't be surprised if he's
once the youths wake up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The youth vote.
It's that old head vote getting in here.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And the mail-in ballots. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the mail-in ballots.
Yeah,
you got
waiting on those. JMO's going to bring them by one day. Abutsky says there were Oilers fans hoping for Skinner to fail during the playoffs just so they could be proven right. And by, of course, Oilers fans, he means Ace 96.
Oh, yeah, name.
Sorry,
Name-
Ace.
name.
I had to. It was pretty clear. Like, I'm sure he'll pop up at some point.
He's proud of it.
Yeah. At the end of the day, this isn't a goalie matchup. It's a therapy session for Oilers fans.
This whole tournament is you taking listeners and viewers on the couch and let's walk through this together.
Barry texts in, says Oilers would have at least one cup if they had a different goalie. You can find 2 or 3 goals Skinner let in that cost them the cup. Yeah, but you know what I can also find? I can also find I couldn't find McDavid when it mattered most over the last couple of years a couple of times.
Careful now. You saying he should have been in the tournament?
Think about Game 7 last year.
Game 7, that was tough last year, but also he did put up some points.
But Game 7 to win the Stanley Cup, a no-show?
The first 6, he was...
That's great, but you had 1 game to win the Stanley Cup. You're the best bloody player in the world.
Yeah.
And nothing.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I mean,
that's his
he
one...
should be in the tournament.
I'm not going to sit here at the end of McDavid's legacy and hang 2 Stanley Cups instead of 4 Stanley Cups on his goalie when he no-shows in a Game 7.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's unfair. Right? And then this year, the entire team went away.
Oh, gosh.
The entire team just got walked over by the Florida Panthers.
Oh.
So, I mean,
Damn
I'm
Skinner.
sorry. You can't, like... They just went away. They just folded this year against the Panthers. Like, so I don't know. I just can't hang it all on one guy.
We'll try.
The Edmonton Oilers had 1 game to win the Stanley Cup and scored 1 goal. They're supposed to be an offensive team.
Gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
As it should, Trev.
Yeah, it sucks.
As it
still hurts.
should. All right, 780-218-9999. I love this one. Shane in Evactric says, good morning, boys. Can I get a conch for my friend's ball team, unforced errors, in their B Division Championship over a real hot weekend of beer league slow pitch? It's not even his B-side championship team. It's his friend's B-side
when
championship
you get season
team.
tickets, he's been with him since the start. Hey?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. That's your whipping boy bracket for today. It's going to be good throughout the day. We'll circle back around to it. The conversation here is how much can Skinner win? See, I told you. On YouTube right now, or on Twitter, Skinner's down to 67%. Koskinen's up to 32%. I know how Twitter operates, man.
Koskinen still
They
in here.
hate Skinner so much that they might actually have Koskinen win this bracket.
This would be the ultimate.
Yeah, that would be good. All right, let's get into our good, bad, and ugly from the weekend for the 780, who we, of course, have partnered with. They have tons, like hundreds of local brands in their local 780 stores, 5 locations. Make sure you check them out. You might still find the odd ES t-shirt. And once we get to September, we will we'll figure something else from a shirt perspective to slide into 780 in the fall. But you're good from the weekend, buddy.
Well, it's got to be the Elks again, just to reiterate
3 in a
that
row.
point. And as you said, taking care of business. This is a game that if you're going to be taken seriously and want to play some extra football later in the season, be in the mix, these are games you need to win in front of you. And they did that. Justin Rankin again doing it. Both through the air and on the ground. That's what you need. Curly Gittins Jr. having a bit of a night as well. So, yeah, this is good. And for us as well, going into the Labor Day matchup, the Labor Day bus, they're hot. What's your excuse? I mean, the Elks are going to be there. They're going to be on it. We're all going to be down there on the bus. So get on the bus right now. EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Gotta love an Elks win. You're never out of it. Labor Day is the turning point where lots of stuff can happen.
The bus has legitimately become a bandwagon.
Well, and I think
hop on the bandwagon for this game.
And again, they're going down to the way they're feeling right now. It's not like I know a lot of people maybe expected a better season or maybe a better start, but should they not be going down there pretty loose in a sense? Like you of course everybody's going to say the Stamps should beat them.
Yeah.
Or pace them, whatever. Like you're going in there and it's a rivalry game.
I haven't looked at the lines yet, but I'm assuming Calgary is at least by 4.5, 5.5.
Particularly what they did Saturday. So yeah, I think you go in there and you kind of fly under the radar a bit, but give it, and I turn you again to Mark Killam's post game there in the locker room, kicking garbage cans and swearing and just like you can tell that they're believing in each other right now in that room, and that's a good thing to see. And I think it's very encouraging, and it's an animal right now, regardless of my record, that I would not want to be playing in a high intensity rivalry game such as Labor Day.
My good. I mean, I hate to be a guy who talks about his kids too much, but I am that guy. So I'll go back around to it. There's nothing better I saw this weekend than Marshall swimming 3 kilometers last night. Not just 3, but a good paced 3 kilometers. He might have even been faster in the final kilometer than he was in the first kilometer. And he was so physically exhausted after he got emotional. He's just I'm so tired. I was like, I got you, buddy. Like, yeah. So
did you have to was he come out of the pool kind of like?
Yeah. Like I grabbed him, pulled him out of the pool. He's just like, Daddy, I know he couldn't even do it. Trev, what's your good from the weekend, buddy?
Yeah, so last week I had all week off,
yes,
and I'm
you did.
currently rocking one of the best, well, no, it is, the longest winning streak I've ever had on Chell Online Versus.
What?
And so I was thinking about...
You used to be like a top 30 guy in the world, didn't you?
Yeah, no, the highest I've ever been ranked Online Versus have been in the top 30. But
Is this with the new game?
No, it hasn't come out yet. So I'm kind of just practicing.
Yeah.
Just getting ready.
Torching guys.
Yeah, and
how many games have you won in a row?
36. Or actually, damn it, I was gonna get you guys to guess. I don't know, but yeah, that's it doesn't seem good.
36. Yes, it does.
But it is.
You've won 36 straight games against a bunch of little kids in their parents' basement?
Well, I don't know. There's been some pretty good players I've played against.
Have you played any top 30 ranked guys?
Yeah.
And you beat them?
Yeah. I beat one guy. He was like 19th.
What?
But it's not really a lot of people can just have really a lot of games played, so they could have a lot of points through that. So they played more games. So it's not really 100% skilled matchmaking, I guess. But still, I was kind of just, I was like, oh gosh, what am I going to say? I'm like, I've got a 36 game win streak. So I guess that's my good. But I didn't play all of those.
Very good.
I didn't play all of those on my vacation. I just want to say.
I do like the idea of you just playing video games for 7 days straight.
Could you imagine?
God, that would be. I would love to do that. That'll never happen again in my life until I'm retired in an old folks home.
Yeah.
Then
you know what's crazy?
I will play a ton of video games.
That was my second job ever at an old folks home, and I was thinking, I'm like, man, this is what senior citizens are doing now. But when my generation's in there, it's just gonna be full of gamers.
Just old lady TikTok videos. Like,
hey, you guys on? You want to play some Fortnite?
All right, you're bad from the weekend, Rick. What are you going?
Bad beat in CFL Fantasy. That's.
I lost by 3 points.
Yeah.
If I would have started Fajardo instead of Harris, I would have won. I would have clinched first this week. Who'd you lose to? Don't tell me McCord.
No, I lost to Nick Arbuckle's 36 points in the
I
San
also
Antonio
lost to Nick
Texans.
Arbuckle.
The problem with me is, though, this week and then next week, I don't have the benefit of starting both Nathan Rourke and Bo Levi Mitchell. So the San Antonio Texans, a schedule present, like a gift wrapped up, where you don't get me when I can utilize both my big weapons. So that's what hurt me this week. Bo Levi on the bye. Rourke had a decent game, but not as good as Nick Arbuckle. So therein lies the defeat. Now things get interesting in the Dunya. The Texans 7-5, the Barracudas 7-5, the Pirates 6-6, and the Gold Miners 4-7. As old Scott McCord, by hook or by crook, the Shreveport Pirates 105.8, Maddie's Sacramento Gold Miners 103.7. So this is trade week. Deadline goes Sunday.
Oh boy!
So phones will be on, I think, in Sacramento.
Some leagues make trades all year, but just saying.
No, well, hey, we're prodding.
My bad from the weekend is the BC Lions defense. You can't get 50 hung on you. I don't care the league. I don't care anything. It just can't happen. Great news for Edmonton, but that was ugly. They could not. As the saying goes, the BC Lions couldn't even stop a nosebleed. That's how bad it was.
They have allowed 324 points so far this season. It's like 100 more than any other Western. Only the Argonauts have allowed more.
Yeah, they played one more game than everybody in the West, but
and that's
still,
the thing
their
too.
Defense is awful. Trev, what's your bad from the weekend?
I went golfing, and it was the second last hole, and I lost my last. I thought I was confident. I was feeling pretty good, and I had one EST golf ball left.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I can do this. and I didn't, and it went straight in the water, and I lost it. And that was my last one.
That sucks.
So that was my bad.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it was not fun, man.
All right, you're ugly from the weekend.
Well, I don't understand any of this, but Bartman move over, hey, at the U.S. Open, that cameraman that wandered out on the court.
I don't know what was going on with that guy.
So I'm just going to read it here. Daniil Medvedev, his match was delayed more than 6 minutes between points last
he had
night.
an epic freak out, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, well, that's the thing. The photographer entered the court. I didn't see any video of him on the court. Apparently the judge was the one that ruled this, the chair umpire. Benjamin Bonzi, I think, had a match point go into the net, and then the judge allowed him to retake it because the camera. And you got to search up the cameraman on Twitter. Like it's the Bartman thing.
It looks like
he's trying to
back,
hide.
He's talking to himself. Like I was like, man, what's going on
I've
with
really
this guy?
done it now. Like I've stepped in it.
That's a tough
So, but
one.
that happens, and then Medvedev lost his mind.
Yeah.
For 6 minutes, he was swearing at the chair ump. It's all mic'd up online. You can view it. He smashed six rackets. He's getting the crowd. The crowd, it was. I don't know. I'm not a tennis. I like these. Obviously, these tournaments, U.S. Open. I like the majors, but I really didn't know what was going on, and I was loving every second of it.
Quite the
It was
meltdown.
total chaos.
Yeah, it was
and the
good.
poor cameraman. I mean, kind of slinking away there.
All right, Trev, what's your ugly?
Yeah, I'll be super quick with this. Dawson Nielsen, he put it in the nasty chat, but there was an altercation with former UFC fighter Rampage Jackson, his son, Raja Jackson.
Okay.
Completely lost it on a wrestler. He went out there, started laying some haymakers on this guy. It was pretty, if you've seen it, it's like a tough watch, so I wouldn't recommend it, but it was tough. All people were talking about it. That's all that I could see. It was super sad. It was really bad.
Stuart
And
Smith.
very ugly. Yeah. Very ugly for sure.
My ugly from the weekend was, for the first time in Juan Rincon Hockey League history, we had a super chill draft. 3 of the guys were just drinking water.
Oh.
Everything was kind of wrapped up by 11.
Did anybody
Two of the guys left before the draft even finished.
Anybody pull a groin, or what was the last injury at the last?
Some cramps last time.
Yeah, the cramps. Yeah.
No, it was like I think we might have all just gotten old. I think we had our first old man Juan Rincon Hockey League draft. I was in bed by midnight.
Yeah.
It was wild.
And you all were depends. Nobody went to. He just kind of sat around.
Yeah, we just
pissing yourself,
pissed in diapers and everything.
I
think next year could be a bounce back.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're welcoming the bounce back.
You're
You're not comfortable
buddy,
with
I'm
this.
100%. I'm not. This is not for me.
Yeah, right. Would you? You didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, my buddy Boom drove 8 hours to get to the draft, and he was buzzing pretty good. And he was just like, "Why is nobody else? What's going on here?" I was just like, "It's okay, man. Still a good time. It's about seeing your buddies and
But
stuff.
when you're buzzing
but it
and
was
you drive and you're
this
kinda
is our one night of the whole year that we're all together.
Yeah.
And it was just I don't know. It seemed pretty chill. I'm worried about our what's going on.
You
to
should
us.
get them all today after the show conference call.
I should
Like a
listen,
video.
boys.
Yep.
It is unacceptable
This will not-
that there wasn't one significant hangover Sunday morning.
They want to bring it up during the weekend, but
Yeah.
this will
I
not
didn't
stand.
want to ruin
this
the moment.
will not stand. Yeah.
But if there is not a cooler full of Jello shots at next year's draft, I'm not coming. Usually for the last 14 years, we've had a huge tub of Jello shots, and there was no Jello shots this year, and it ruined the vibe. And on top of that, they can't beat me anyway. So it's
yeah.
there
Might as well have
has
some
to be
fun.
some sort of drama in this league,
Jello shots.
Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing we started doing when we were 28.
Yeah.
And we continued up until this year, but there's no Jello shots this year.
You could just have the Jello shots now with no alcohol as you're aging.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's just have
Sitting around
some
eating some Jello.
We don't
Doing
shoot
the
them.
draft.
We eat them with little spoons. All right. There we go. So I guess my ugly is no Jello shots at the Juan Rincon hockey and football drafts.
I'd say you addressed this before. It's still top of
I might have to.
Yeah.
And then there was one guy was in Spain. One guy was in
Spain?
Toronto. They still
Toronto?
connected to on
Oh, yeah.
Zoom to do the draft, but get out of here.
Or come back here.
It's draft weekend. It's the only weekend I take off all CFL season. I don't take it off to sit around.
Well, that's the thing with you too. Yeah, this is maybe
supposed
some
to
of
be
these
the
guys,
weekend.
maybe they're doing this every single day. That's fine. I get it. But for you and
Not
Boom,
me.
exactly.
Yeah, we
You
travel
gotta-
hours to get to this thing. All right. Let's we got a sports update coming up for Chelsea. at Expedia Cruises. She's the wonderful gal who's organizing the trip to Mexico. And there's very limited spots left. Saw her. She was actually out at the
Every
golf tournament
time
on
we
Friday.
see her, she's more and more excited about this trip.
Yeah, of course.
And it's more and more kind of, well, I mean, the days are
closer
going
it
by.
gets, the more excited you get, right?
Yeah. It's something. Had a good chat, yeah.
780-970-4834. Call Chelsea. Come to Mexico with us. We're going to be leaving February 22nd, coming back March 1st. Nice little soft spot in the sports schedule there. So we're looking forward to that. Let's get to the update. Jamie Thomas, friend of the show and the only man to ever kick me out of a fantasy league. He's going to join us coming up next.
England's Tommy Fleetwood would take the Tour Championship for his first PGA victory, capturing the FedEx Cup and its $10 million purse as well. Brooke Henderson, meanwhile, with a final round 467, she would hold off Minjee Lee to capture her second career CPKC Women's Open title. Over to the U.S. Open, Leylah Fernandez defeating fellow Canadian Rebecca Marino 6-2, 6-1 as she's off to the second round. Opening round action will continue today. Beginning this morning at 9 is Vicky Mboko will take on unranked Czech Barbara Krejcikova. Later this afternoon at 1, it's on the men's side. Gabriel Diallo will face unranked Bosnian Damir Jumhur. The Toronto Blue Jays failed to complete the sweep in a 5-3 loss to the Marlins. Jays back home to host the Twins to begin a 3-game set. 5:07 this evening, Max Scherzer, the scheduled starter. Elsewhere, Cal Raleigh of the Mariners with his major league leading 48th and 49th home runs. That sets a single-season record for catchers. On the hard court, the CEBL season wrapping up yesterday. It was the Niagara River Lions with their second straight title as they defeat the Calgary Surge 79-73 down in Winnipeg. Khalil Ahmed named Finals MVP. He had 16 points, including the game winner, plus 9 boards. And over to football, where the Edmonton Huskies remain winless on the Prairie Football Conference season following a 57-7 loss in Regina to the Thunder. Closer to home, down at Emerald Hills, was the Calgary Colts coming away with a 19-15 victory over the Edmonton Wildcats. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. Call 780-970-4834.
On the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here this morning. We're coming at you from the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studio. Check out the chicken dippers if you've not yet tried them with Popeyes signature sauce. It's a new signature sauce they dropped last month. We think you will you really like that one. Now you can text us anytime, the Paris Jewelers inbox. Check out the website www.parisjewelers.com. Don't be a dud, be a stud. Pick up some jewelry at Paris Jewelers. West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, and St. Albert Center. Online, of course, parisjewelers.com. They are Canadian. They are family-owned. They are awesome people at Paris Jewelers. And Edmonton Sports Talk brought to you by our partners over at Play Alberta. Why limit your choices when you can have it all? Play Alberta is your go-to app for casino games, sports betting, and lottery all in one place. With easy access to real money games, you can enjoy everything Alberta has to offer right at your fingertips. Download that Play Alberta app now and start playing today. All right, so let's bring in this old son of a gun. Jamie Thomas joins us. JT, what's up, my man?
I'm doing great. How about you guys? You know what? I'm really disappointed in the group of friends that you take the weekend off. Like, you lose pay for a fantasy football draft, and they can't even deliver. That is lame. So lame.
I was pretty disappointed in it. You know, it's usually a bit of a runaway. And now somebody did point out, I've won the hockey pool 4 years in a row. So maybe they decided that they want to drink less and try to actually draft good teams.
Switch up the strategy.
Right? Maybe that's it.
You're on the 3P right now?
Oh, I've won 4 in a row. I'm looking for a fifth.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's unheard of in fantasy sports.
This is the Connor McDavid run, man. I got Connor McDavid. So in this league, I remember when it went down. The one year, a guy had a chance to win it.
Right.
And he was trying to add a couple guys at the deadline, and he had the first overall pick of a guy who was clearly going to finish last. And that was the McDavid draft year. And I was just like, look, man, I said, you give me his pick, I'll take this McDavid kid. You can have PK Subban and Phil Kessel. And that was the trade. Now, with that being said, he did go on to win that season. So Subban and Kessel helped him win a championship.
Yeah.
But I drafted Connor McDavid, and I've won 5 of the last 6 years.
Yeah.
Finished second the one year I didn't win it. And now I'm looking for 5 in a row.
How's that championship for him looking now?
Yeah, I really hope he enjoyed his title, JT. Hey, that's a tough one.
It's like when the Flames traded Brett Hall. Won a Stanley Cup, of course, but then
he did get the cup.
Yes.
Who needed 700 goals after that?
Like I've had debates with people about that a million times. Like, okay, I know they won the Stanley Cup, but they got Rick Walmsley, and I think it was Rob Ramage, if my memory serves me correctly. But Brett Hall, like the amount of merchandise they would have sold over that would take them through a lot of lean years after that.
That would have helped a little bit.
Little bit. Yeah, like you said, 700 goals is nothing to sneeze at. However, championships last forever.
Are you still running that Bush League that you kicked me out of?
Hey, I won it last year, so I had to kick you out.
Of course
so
you
I
did.
could win.
Well,
Exactly.
McDiesel and the Nasty Cheddar. What a nice guy Dusty is. Gets kicked out of Jamie's league and still brings him on the show.
I like JT. I mean, that's why I bring him on the show. I mean, so you win.
See,
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Well, you look around the room, you're like, who's going to get consistently in my way? You're like, yeah, I'll just come up with a really good excuse. Yeah, you don't live in Winnipeg, so you can't be in the league. So it's just like, out you go, and I win.
You know how much that stings when we've got draft technology now where somebody could literally draft a team from the moon, and I'm not living in Winnipeg, so I can't have drafted a team?
Spain, for crying out loud.
God.
The best part is, like, we did have the live draft with everybody, and the best part was Hustler, which is no one's surprise. So, like, I think he was a big portion of the $300 bill. I kept looking at him going, okay, you can slow down any time now. The league said they'd pay for a little bit, but we could just, I know. You know Hustler. So.
Oh, yeah, I know Hustler.
Slow down.
Yeah. We were talking about, so did you do the draft live at like a pub?
Yeah, we did it at a pub, yes.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So no board then. Did you have the board? You didn't do board?
We had the draft board up,
but
I made the mistake. It's like you grab the sticker, take it up, but it took forever. So after the first round, we're like, this is way too slow.
Yeah, let's just get down here quickly, yeah.
Stickers just went out the window at that point. You try to make it as fancy as possible, but the more bells and whistles you add, kind of like your wedding, the more bells and whistles you add, the more things can go wrong.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Thank you.
The other day on the lock shop, I don't know. We do the lock shop. It's noon Winnipeg time when we go on the
couple
lock shop.
DPs.
Yeah, well, and he's crushing a Diet Pepsi, and he goes,
Is he?
Yeah, I was like, I was out this morning. I said, did you go to 7-Eleven already this morning? He goes, yeah, I popped in. He goes, big gulp for 79 cents all summer.
Yeah.
So then I asked him, I said, how many Diet Pepsis do you drink a day? And he said 5 to 6.
Well, he does the liters, does he not? Like, doesn't he get the liter cola?
He likes the
6-pack liter bottles.
Yeah, he likes those. Yeah. But this guy takes down 5 to 6 Diet Pepsis a day. He's a machine, JT. It's incredible.
He would be a fantastic study of health, of how, all the things you could do wrong but still stay alive.
Yeah,
that. You got people working out every day. They eat the wrong. They don't have any sugar. And they die faster than Hustler. So it's just Hustler will live to 100.
He will.
He's thriving. He's not just living, he's thriving. Yeah,
he will. He told us he basically gets groceries at Shoppers Drug Mart and 7-Eleven. That's it.
He uses the points from all the makeup that he has. He uses points and then he buys food with it. So or pop, I guess.
You know what we do? I honestly mean this when I say that man is a national treasure. Like, as 100%. A country, we need to protect Andrew Hustler.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Yeah, we got to wrap him up in bubble wrap. Just make sure nothing happens to him, because that guy is fascinating. You look at what he does for, where he goes, all the things he does. And like, if you ever looked at it, like, that's a sign like maybe I shouldn't have got married because you're just like, not that I wouldn't. I'm
no
so like,
responsibility.
This is what Tammy always says to me. She goes, if you never met me, you'd be Huss. And I was like, I know, I would be Huss. I mean,
I'd be pounding Diet Cokes.
Yeah.
And I just get so
What the DP?
crushing Diet Pepsi. He's a beauty. All right, so are you
He's
also
amazing.
still in that touchdown only league or whatever with Millard?
Yeah.
So there's only points for touchdowns. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. And like, if you get over 50 yards a score, it's like double points. So like goes to 12, but it's like, the only problem with it is kickers become very valuable. And we got guys drafting kickers in the second round because they get like 100 points every year behind quarterbacks.
Points, and then,
right. So sometimes the kicker,
you should sort that out.
Oh, I hate it. So I have the all-time stats, but I do not keep any kicker stats. There's no all-time records for our kickers in our league. It's like they don't exist. However, they're very important when you win championships. So,
so how long has that league been going?
I was telling my kids this the other day. I used to go to the box scores in the newspaper on Monday morning with a pencil and paper and do stats.
Wait, do you commish the no touchdown league?
Of course, yeah.
I didn't know you did that. I thought that was Millard's thing.
No. Millard and I created the Great White North Baseball League when we were hammered in our house in 2005. So
you lived with Millard?
Oh, I got so many stories. That guy. He was a legend in his own mind because he had 3 separate alarms in his room. So his TV set would go off and it was super loud, and then his alarm on the side, and then I can't remember some other alarm that went, that alarm. 3 separate ones, and he still wouldn't wake up. It was fascinating. I'm like, I couldn't even, and it wasn't because he was hungover. That guy could sleep through anything, and I'd always have to go in his room and wake him up. And then the other thing, I told this story at his wedding. He put 5 pounds of ground beef on our stove, and I had a Shepherd Lab cross named Indy, Indiana Jones, of course. And Indy ate all of it. And he's like, he says to me, so he was so mad, and he's like, "Can't you train your dog not to eat ground beef?" And I'm like, "Dude, you can't leave just full beef sitting on top of a stove and expect a dog. I can't look at my dog and go, don't eat that." It's like, it was like 8 pounds of ground beef.
What was he doing with 8? Like, was he?
He was thawing it out or something.
Like, was he just?
Yeah, like, well, just before he goes into a slumber, he's going into hibernation, so he's going to eat all that ground beef before he goes to bed. But that was the only argument that him and I had the whole time we lived together, was over the ground beef.
How long did you guys live together?
Oh man, it's a whirlwind. So maybe 2 years.
Oh,
it was through the it was A channel when we were on strike. I lived with Millard during that time. So right around the time of the first, it was so long ago. It was the first Heritage Classic with Montreal
that
and
Heritage
Edmonton.
Classic, yeah.
And then the 2005 Grey Cup at Regina with the Eskimos won. That's because we were on strike. I couldn't go to either event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was picketing.
Yeah, well, at least you got to live with Millard.
That's a sitcom right there. They're on strike. They're living together. It's a short time. Like the beef, the alarms. Like,
that's good stuff.
That's our first pub crawl. We had it was called Slavapalooza.
Okay.
Do you remember Wedding Crashers? Like Mike Omerod, a guy I worked with at City TV, and I did the whole that poster with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn. We did the whole thing, sold it out. Yeah. I ended up sleeping in the back closet of my own house because someone took my bed. And Millard slept through all of it. He didn't go out.
He's out the entire time. Missed the whole
He didn't even go on the pub crawl.
Yeah.
There was probably 15 of us that came home from it, and he slept through the whole thing.
Wow, so he really sleeps.
I probably could have just crawled in beside him and slept, and he wouldn't even notice. But instead, I took one for the team and slept in the back closet with a tarp. All
right, Jamie Thomas is with us on the show today. We're doing this Edmonton Oilers whipping boy bracket right now, and we're trying to determine who is the most criticized, fairly or unfairly, but the most criticized Oiler in history. Stuart Skinner having another solid performance today. I think he's probably going to advance to the next round. But you've been around the Jets for quite some time now, JT. Who would you say one or two guys who sort of emerged in the history of that franchise as the biggest whipping boys?
Well, with the current version of the Winnipeg Jets, I would have, before last year, I would have said Connor Hellebuyck. easily, because that's like everybody just points to him, especially after the Colorado series. And then you just, even going before that, it's funny how people don't realize how important he is to the organization. Suddenly has one bad series and like, oh, he's only won 3 Vezinas and a Hart Trophy at this point. But I would go, like right now it's Logan Stanley. It's not even close. It's always a defenseman for whatever reason that people focus on. So Logan Stanley, who cannot stay healthy for the life of him, he'll put together 4 or 5 good games, and then he'll have one mistake, and fans go bonkers. Like it's fascinating how fans just focus on one person, and he could have a hat trick as a defenseman, and it still wouldn't be enough. So he would be my front runner as the whipping boy for the Winnipeg Jets right now.
You know, it's funny because the whole topic, you know, you can kind of separate it a bit, and you know, Edmonton is a very media-driven market, and a lot of loud opinions out here. And
yes,
but from a fan's perspective, and you know, you have teams that you are a fan of. You have to kind of put yourself in those shoes, right? And you'd be like, man, like I'm a Lakers guy. And D'Angelo Russell couldn't do nothing that I would.
But you're a LeBron guy.
Nothing. Well, no, but I was thinking, like, even when LeBron retires, because I really like Luka, I think I'm just going to stay. I'm going to be a Lakers guy now moving forward. Unless, of course, before he leaves, he goes to Cleveland and has like a farewell tour. Then I'll probably be there for a bit. The old merch. But I'll probably come back around to Luka and the Lakers. But you know, from a fan's perspective, I try to separate myself and put me into that group, and then I go, yeah, I do look like an idiot when I'm online all the time, being like, D'Angelo Russell, this team will never win anything as long as D'Angelo Russell's coming off the. But you know, it's what fandom's about. I mean, a whipping boy is kind of, that's what happens with fans. That's part of the conversation. It's just part of life.
Yeah, being irrational. It's just like the whole thing. Like now that I have a kid that's old enough to play for the World Juniors, I just can't yell at the TV during the holidays anymore, because it's like like they're just too young now. They're in that category. But like professional sports, I would go like because I love the Dodgers. Like Michael Conforto drives me insane right now, because he just can't seem to get a big hit whenever, outside of the $18 trillion they've spent, he can't do anything right. But it's amazing. Like the Dodgers played the Padres this weekend, and I lose whenever. I can't stand the Padres. Those stupid city jerseys they wear, they're brown, ugly jerseys. I become irrational at that point as a 53-year-old man, yelling at the TV. I threw a couple of F-bombs in the car yesterday with my daughter in the back seat when Freddie Freeman hits a home run yesterday. Dalton Rushing hits a 3-run shot. And then I realized, I'm like, oh my God, I can be that person every once in a while. I can be
How about dap up the Padres fan there? Hey, you must have liked that a little bit.
Oh, dude. When that whole thing was going on that Ohtani was going to sign with the Blue Jays, I was looking at the people around me. I was like, stop it. You actually think they're going to outbid the Dodgers? Like, come on.
But he might have been on the Jets.
We had a
Jamie,
jet.
he might have been on the Jets.
We were tracking a jet the whole day.
It was a big jet.
Don't take that away from us.
That was, I mean, and this stuff about him gambling, stop it. Like, he's a Dodger. Like, just get over it. Quit trying to find holes in everything in the greatest player ever. And another championship coming this year. So I'm with you, Dusty. You get irrational about certain sports and certain fan group, but I agree with you. You have to put yourself in the position of the fan. And I can kind of see, but Logan Stanley being 6'7" is kind of an easy big target at this point. He's hard to miss out there, and you know, I feel bad because he just feels like I said, he has 4 good games in a row, and he'll make one mistake, and it's the end of the world for everybody on social media. And I feel for the guy because he's a good dude, and I just think it's when they can't get in the lineup long enough to get in, you know, in some type of rhythm. That's where some people have to look at it. It's like whether it's injury or the Jets have a ton of depth on the blue line. That's what has to be paid attention to. It's just hard to get into a rhythm, especially when you're trying to find your confidence.
All right, and then quickly before I let you go, how high should people be drafting A-Chain on the Dolphins this year?
Listen, their offensive line scares the crap out of me. So it's just like the way they built it again is hard to say, but he's going to get a lot of touches. So he's to me, he's a first round guy still. If you're in a 12 PPR league, 12 team PPR. So I would go with A-Chain in the first round because he's going to get a lot of touches, and God willing, Tua stays healthy this year.
Yeah. Fingers crossed on
big
that
ifs.
one. Yeah. That's a big if for sure. JT, good catching up, buddy. We appreciate it, man.
All right. Don't like when you talk to Millard next time, tell him sorry about the story about just sleeping through everything. I don't think it's that terrible of a story. It's like legendary.
I'm gonna get him a bag of 5 pounds of ground beef and say, here, this is from Jamie.
Just hand him, get him that's what I got him for his wedding. Get him a Safeway gift card. Slide it to him. Just go, this is from JT. I think he still owes you for the 8 pounds of ground beef.
Oh God! All right, buddy. We'll talk later. See you later, man.
All right. See you
All right,
guys.
there you go. That's Jamie Thomas, Jets TV. Yeah, he's a beauty.
The ground beef story, you don't actually you don't want to know too many that
Yeah,
I would assume that he's just eating it as is. But who knows why he's cooking up 5 to 8 pounds of ground beef.
All right, 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. JC the Glazer text in. We've got a major announcement coming up at 8:05 this morning. JC the Glazer text in. It says, big announcement at 8:05 is that Marshall and the Muzz are getting their own segment. No, they're not there just yet. Plus, they got to go back to school right away, right? Like that's not gonna.
Well, they can do a remote from school. Like we could do cut-ins, like we did at the old.
Yeah, to pop in. Yeah,
let's send it on down to.
Let's go on over to school with the kids and see what's going on here. All right, let's dive into your Play Alberta early bird bet of the day. Let's take a peek here. I haven't popped up any CFL lines
Jays Twins.
Yet. Yeah, what's the
Scherzer
line?
on the bump?
I know Scherzer's on the bump. He's 4-2.
Yeah.
I was already looking at that. The Twins are 4th in their division. And what do we got for...
Jays coming off yesterday's loss.
Jays are minus 149. I mean, I think the safe play here would be Jays and a Kirk hit. I mean, why not?
Sure.
Jays minus 149 and an Alejandro Kirk hit. I'll send that over to the Play Alberta crew. If you have not yet checked out the Play Alberta app, download the app today. You'll see our EST specials page. There's a link to it, I would say about a quarter of the way down the first screen, smack dab in the middle. You'll see EST specials. It's all gaming made easy, anytime, anywhere with Play Alberta. You've got a full casino experience right at your fingertips. You can play from your phone, your tablet, computer, whatever works for you. Just download the Play Alberta app today. Deposit $20 with the code EST Casino, and you get $50 in casino credits. So yes, let's do. Let's see here. Boosted early bird bets, Jays money line, and a Kirk hit. There we go. We'll have that pop up here at some point. It should be up shortly. We'll dive into the CFL as well. Let's see here. We're at Lock Shop today. We'll have lots to discuss. Game lines aren't out just yet.
Okay.
Okay, but since neither of us have seen them
take
yet.
a guess.
3-game week, but big games.
Yes.
On Sunday, Winnipeg Sask. What's that one going to open at? Remember, they're not up at play. I bet you they'll be up by Lock Shop.
I'll say the Riders 2.5. Minus 2.5.
Oh, I'm going to say it's outside of. Well, it is Labor Day. I think it might be on the other side of a field goal. I think it might be like 3.5.
Oh, okay.
But somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not really. Toronto, Hamilton. I'll tell you this.
I'm taking the over.
I love the over.
You can set the over whatever you want.
This over should probably come in around 54.5, if not 55.5. If it's anything below that, smash it.
Yeah. I'll say Hamilton 4.5.
Okay, and I'll say Hamilton by about 3. And then Edmonton, Calgary.
Hoo-wee. Stamps 3.5.
Okay, I'm gonna say Stamps 5.5. And let's see where it goes. Those will probably be out, if not later. I mean, they'd be up maybe any moment.
Keep refreshing.
Now we got a little bit of time because the first game isn't a Thursday or a Friday or a Saturday this week. It's not till Sunday. So maybe we'll have the lines a little bit later on. But as soon as we get them, we'll throw something up early in the week that you can hop on.
You can also get some NCAA college football kicks off
that's right away
this
here.
week. Got a big, juicy one on Saturday with number 1 Texas taking on number 3 Ohio State. But Thursday, the
She's
kickoff.
1-3 to start the year, hey?
Yeah. Iowa State over Kansas State. this Saturday, and Boise State, 25th ranked, take on unranked South Florida Thursday. So
you say Texas and Ohio State,
Texas,
1-3?
Ohio State Saturday, 10 o'clock in the morning.
And who's the number 1 seed?
Texas.
Okay,
Ohio State's 3.
Ohio State is the favorite right now because it's a home game for them.
Sure.
Minus 132 on the money line for Ohio State, and the spread is sitting at 1.5. See how that moves throughout the week as well. You can find all of that.
Football's back.
And then NFL. Yeah, some people like to say, not us. Football's been here for 2.5 months.
It never goes away.
But football is about to get a little bit better.
Yeah.
There's more football options for you. All right, That's a Good is on the way for the Italian Center, and a major Edmonton Sports Talk announcement at 8:05 this morning. It's probably how you're going to win text of the day today. Get creative with your wrong answers only. Wrong guesses only. 780-218-9999. What could we be announcing at 8:05 this morning? What could that be? Send in your guesses to 780-218-9999. Let's get to a sports update right now for that handsome man, Mitch, at Park Mazda.
The Niagara River Lions with their second straight CEBL title as they defeat the Calgary Surge 79-73 down in Winnipeg. Khalil Ahmed was named Finals MVP. He had 16 points, including the game winner, plus 9 boards. Over to football. Prairie Football Conference action. The Huskies remain winless on the season following a 57-7 loss from Regina to the Thunder. Meanwhile, down at Emerald Hills in Sherwood Park, the Colts coming away with a 19-15 win over the Edmonton Wildcats. Jays failing to complete the sweep in a 5-3 loss to the Marlins. They're back home to open a 3-game set with the Twins tonight. 5:07. Max Scherzer will get the start. Elsewhere, Cal Raleigh of the Mariners, his Major League leading 48th and 49th home runs yesterday. That sets a single-season record for catchers. With 31 games left in the regular season, Raleigh will also look to pass Ken Griffey's franchise record of 56 home runs in a season. Over to golf, England's Tommy Fleetwood taking the Tour Championship for his first PGA victory, capturing the FedEx Cup as well, and its $10 million prize. Brooke Henderson, she shot a final round 4 under 67 to capture her second career CPKC Women's Open title. And over to the U.S. Open, Leylah Fernandez defeating fellow Canadian Rebecca Marino 6-2, 6-1. She's off to the second round. Opening round action continues today with Canadian flavor both on the women's and men's side. Later this morning at 9 o'clock, Vicky Mboko will take on unranked Czech Barbara Krejciakova. And on the men's side, Gabriel Diallo will face unranked Bosnian Dermir Jumhor this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Sports Update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where the big announcement is he'll come in and sign autographs this Saturday, 9-1 here at EST.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a figure skater. He wears like a white outfit and he does interpretive ice dances to my life's journey.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
The Nasty Bash was awesome, so let's remember it with this song. The EST on Corey B, tattoos still looking strong. 6:30 wasn't working, so old Smash said so long. AM Nasty C and Frazier yelling, turn your headlights on. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tommy met a new girl heading out the door. No homology stripping, his shirt just hit the floor. Oh my, good lord. Someone poured me birdie booze on a shot ski. Now you know Reed Wilkins was a mystery. X-Ray J's pants got a little pissy. Everybody at the bash was a nasty. Everybody at the bash was a nasty. Everybody at the bash was a nasty. 6 o'clockers right and left, let me pour it on your head. Moment we won't soon forget. Hey Norm, Fergie's back, Preps let us in. Made the last table again. Wrote it out till 2 a.m. Oh Lord. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tommy met a new girl heading out the door. No homology stripping, his shirt just hit the floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me birdie booze on a shot ski.
7:36 on the Nielson Show. Thank you very much for being here today. We appreciate it. Edmonton Sports Talk brought to you by our great partners over at Play Alberta. And major announcement coming up in about 30 minutes right here on the Nielson Show. And very excited to share this news with everybody.
Yes.
And it should be a lot of fun.
Again, continue to guess away.
Yeah, Luke texts in. It says Edmonton Sports Talk's newest line of apparel, banana hammocks, featuring your favorite EST personalities' faces on the front of 8 unique designs. Collect them all today.
Yeah, it's kind of in line with the personalized dildo collection that we were talking about as well.
It hasn't been allowed just yet.
Just yet.
Reed Wilkins texts
Get them all.
The major announcement is Dustin will now get actual Coke instead of Coke Zero for staff meetings. You know what? That was the only one that they had at the store that day.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to do?
Zach brought in a big case of Pepsis last week.
Did he? He loves Pepsis.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, Reed only ever wants a splash of pop anyway at the meetings.
You know, Reed,
we got to have a meeting in September. We haven't had staff meeting.
And I kind of got an early beef here, but you know, the guy's off for 2 weeks, right? He's volunteering at the Fringe.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of the volunteer shifts filled up. I think he's just taking in the Fringe.
Okay, so I said, you know, when he was leaving, I said, well, maybe I'll see you around White Avenue because I know you like the Fringe. I thought he's whatever. So I sent him a text Saturday afternoon. I was like, hey, sexy, what's up? You know, because we talk, you know.
Yeah, you guys always.
And he's like, what do you
sexy.
mean? I'm like, well, I'm just down here on White Avenue. I go, where are you? He goes, at home. And I was like, well, I'm sorry. And he said, that's okay. And I said, take care. And he never replied. So I just I thought we'd hang out maybe during this week off. And it was a beautiful day.
That would have been fun.
Street performers and everything. And I reached out and it's just it was like a cold slap in the face.
Guys, major announcement. Jay Milne is running for mayor. I don't think that's it.
You had a draft yesterday, I saw.
I saw they had a draft yesterday,
looked
too.
Fun.
Yeah. It did look fun, didn't it? Mine was fun still. It's just so chill. Sean says, big announcement. EST is now a subsidiary of Rogers Communications. We made it, boys. Back to sucking on the corporate teat.
Yes.
Full dental coverage. Here we come. Woo!
Yeah, I could go for a little benefit.
Yeah, there you go. Why not? Let's see.
I pay for my massages now.
Adam in Quebec City says the major announcement that EST is taking over the play-by-play of the Oilers. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We don't have millions of dollars to waste for something like that.
I'm still loving the Pauline Higgins text, though.
Yeah, there's lots of throwbacks to the old Pauline Higgins days. That's good. Lieutenant Eric is now going to be known as just Eric, and he's going to cut his hair.
Yeah,
you were still known as Lieutenant Eric even when you had short hair there for that stretch.
Yeah.
All right, so keep your guesses coming in. One of those is going to win text of the day today. Will it be you? Get creative. Have some fun with it.
Well, talk about announcements. We got another text that's coming down the chute here too soon.
Oh, new text of the day sponsor too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of fun as well. Jen is guessing who is joining the morning show. Will Jameson, someone new? This is your guess. Oh, there's no room on the morning show. We've got 3 of us. It's we don't need a 4th man on the morning show.
How many could you have? Doesn't McAfee he has like 16 people in the show.
Yeah, they have a huge studio and
talking.
They obviously make more money than we do.
Rappaport was hosting on there the other day.
Was he?
Our former NFL insider.
That's our guy. Yeah, we love Rappaport. So no, it is not. Look, I'll say. Well, I don't want to I don't want to spoil too much, but it is not an addition, staff-wise, to the morning show.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
that's fair. All right, okay, that's good. Keep the guesses coming in. Smith TM14 says, guys, what about sports night with Duck Millard?
I am all for that.
We would definitely have Dino around here. We chatted with Dino in the past about stuff, but he's pretty happy with where he's at Silent Ice right now. So right at nighttime,
that you knew and it hit. You know it's coming down the pipe.
I would have
5 pounds of ground beef.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun. Anyway, keep the guesses coming in, 780-218-9999. Where I want to go right now is, that's a good. For the Italian Center, if you have not yet checked out the Italian Center, what's wrong with you?
Went by there this weekend, got a pie.
Did
Ended
you?
up Saturday night for the girlies. It was great. They're their first
You
experience.
pop it in the oven, it's ready in
their
11
first
minutes.
experience at the Italian Center. They needed one of them. I have to use the washroom. I said, yeah. Great public washroom availability there. They got it all.
Did you do a good cheese pull on that pizza?
Oh,
God, just keep
It was
going.
It was the pepperoni with the sprinkling of the peppers.
The peppers mixed in. I'm not a peppers guy.
Yeah, but
I got time for them on that pepperoni.
That's coming from you. That's a
right
big
because it's just like the one sort of longer pieces of pepper.
Yeah,
and they are they're fabulous. You gotta love them. And as I mentioned last week, and this is a big draft week as well. Roll into your fantasy draft, all you live drafters, with a big old plate of paninos. Big old platter of paninos, and somebody probably give you their first round pick.
Actually, it's a good way to kind of get the attention off their draft. They'll be so entranced with the sandwich that they won't know what to do.
Yeah, they'll never know. Totally throw them off.
You will.
All the
They'll
boys
be so
are like
focused on the sandwich,
diving in there, and you're sitting here going, "Oh, I can't believe he's still on the clock." But in the second round, I'll take Jamar Chase.
Whisper a trade in their ear as they're going down on a big bite.
Doing a draft with a bunch of idiots.
It's a good way to get them.
All right. Here's what's good today. 3 in a row for the Double E, leading into the Labor Day game in which we have teamed up with them to put a bus together. The ultimate bandwagon bus.
It's really coming together.
A month ago, you wouldn't want to have been on this bus. They're a one-win team. Now they've won 3 in a row. They're 2 points out of a playoff spot. They got a game in hand on the team they're chasing. And they have a chance to go down and play upset specialists against their provincial rivals.
It's a bowl game, essentially.
First game of the year between the
it's
two
a rivalry
teams.
game. It's what you love.
Injected into our veins. I cannot wait to call this football game and the rematch. Very much looking forward to this. And we want you on the Labor Day bus. I know some of you might have been on the fence. Trev, how excited are you for Labor Day bus?
Yeah.
Some people are talking karaoke on the Labor Day bus.
That's what I've heard.
That video.
And it's 2 buses.
Yes.
One bus is already sold out. We're just filling up the second bus now.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. 2 buses.
I can't
Overflow.
wait. I can't
God,
wait.
you
It's
gotta love it.
perfect. And you know what? I'm off the next day as well. That's
both of us.
That's the appetizer for my holidays.
Yeah, it must
right
be great,
there.
you guys. This is going to be awesome, eh?
Yeah.
Can't wait to be on
I
it.
can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Who's
so
doing
good.
that? Who's doing those shows? Are you
I'm
Dave?
Jameson, yeah.
J-Mo and
But
probably
here's the
Benny.
thing. We go to the game. We'll go over the schedule. We get back at like 10:30 or something like that. I'm going to be here doing the show the next. There's no excuse for anybody else.
Nope, this guy's
you
working.
If you're talking about, it's Monday, I really don't care. 4 o'clock kickoff. We'll be back at a decent time.
You'll be in bed just the same time as you are most nights.
You'll be tucked right in. It's good.
Yeah, great sleep.
Yeah.
It'll
be a great day.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
So who's on the? So I'm going to be down there greeting people when you get off the bus.
Yes, with the lay.
Hello, welcome to Calgary. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, what are you gonna?
I don't know. I should have a little treat for
A
somebody.
tote bag.
Yeah,
I was thinking like
Get this
bag
totes.
of Werther's Originals.
Yeah, a box of Christmas oranges.
Yeah.
Where did you get
What
those?
should my greeting gift be for everybody getting off the bus in Calgary?
I know they were talking about this in the post game show. Glue Guy and Maddie. I think, and my idea was maybe some like elk horns. I like elk horns.
Well, where are we going to get those?
They're
I guess
just
they could go
flimsy,
back to
just
the old
flimsy,
building,
just go-
steal those orange beards, turn them upside down,
You
and
could
paint them green.
repurpose them into a.
You just go to dollar store, get some flimsy things.
Do you
They don't
think?
have to be
Do you think
official.
dollar store would have elk
They can be plastic?
toy elk horn? I don't think
I'm
they'll
sure
have
they
an elk
do.
rack at the
Okay, well.
Dollarama, Trev.
Okay, well,
Can you
that
still
was my
get
idea.
tags? Like go hunt. Like get. You got a
Find
week.
something.
You got a week.
We can make them arts and crafts. Like we can just cut them up in paper, and I can do that all week.
That's the job.
Yeah.
Anyway, the weather's going to be beautiful too. You guys are going to be sitting there in the sunshine at McMahon. You must be excited to go to another stadium. This is going to be one of the best days of your life.
Yeah, I can't wait. Actually, I've been talking it up a lot. A lot of my family is going to be making their way to the game as well, so it'll be pretty cool. And they're very excited. I haven't seen some of that family in a while, so I can't wait. Oh my gosh, yes, take me already.
All right, so here's the details. If you've not hopped on this already, it's going to be a great day. It's $150, but if you use the code EST Labor Day, it's only $125. So you save $25. Okay, so go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com, click on Labor Day Bus, or go to GoElks.com/Labor Day Bus. And there's a few spots left on the second bus. So let's and we're gonna. So it's Trev, Zach's coming, you're coming, Glue Guy and Maddie will be there. Tommy and I will be down calling the game. Is Hernan coming?
Probably.
Hernan's coming. Okay, so like pretty much everybody's going to be going down for this football game. It's very, very fun. Very much looking forward to this.
Corey B says you give everybody a personalized elk call. Now you're calling the game. I don't know if you want to be.
Oh, me. Oh, God.
Doing that how many times before you have to.
Oh, God. I don't think I can pull
Chris
that
Dixon
off.
says a 6 o'clock or longer.
Oh, C. Dixon and his son are on the bus. I mean, we probably dish those out heading into the tailgate because we'll be going to the tailgate. Okay, so if you're like, hey, enough already, tell us what's going on. So it's $125 if you use the code EST Labor Day. You'll get a ticket to the Labor Day Classic in Calgary on Monday, transportation for 2 to Calgary and back on a coach bus, 2 Canadian Club beverages on the way to the game, and then post-game pizza on the bus on the way home. You will leave at 10 a.m. from Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth. You'll arrive in Red Deer at 12. You'll have a half hour at Gasoline Alley, then the buses load up at 12:30. You'll be down in McMahon by 2 p.m. Game time's not till 4, so you have 2 hours to take in the tailgate down there. Then after the game, you leave McMahon. Post-game pizza will be served on the bus. You arrive back at Play Alberta Field at Commonwealth Stadium at 10 p.m.
12-hour trip.
It's a 12-hour trip.
Tip to tip.
It's going to be absolutely incredible. I can't wait to see those buses roll in. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Somebody suggested we all dress up in Christmas theme.
For what?
Maddie was on that stag too. Like it's one of those trips where you just like somebody should be in a bumblebee costume.
Just because.
Like, just really get wild.
You should have Smash sitting there.
I think we can fit him into the carry-on,
Our
right?
TSN crew gets a shot of the big Edmonton group, and there's Smash sitting in there. Yeah. And on the crew, I'll just straight up be, oh, look, Smash the Pelicans in the house.
But just the head. Like somebody did.
Just on Zach's body.
It's too hot.
Oh, that will be too hot. Oh, I can't imagine sitting there in that.
Oh, it's got a fan.
That would be hazard pay, as HR Daddy would say. It is the Edmonton Sports Talk Double E Labor Day Bus presented by Canadian Club. It's going to be we've never done one of these. The Elks haven't done a Labor Day bus in quite some time.
FOMO, right? You don't want the
No, you want to be on this.
Stories coming out of these buses.
You want to be on these buses, man. You definitely want to be there. So EdmontonSportsTalk.com. Click on Labor Day bus. Thank you to the Elks for allowing us an opportunity. We wanted to do this for the last couple of years. Haven't been able to really get it to come together. This year we did.
And had a great time.
Yeah, it should be all
the
momentum. They're 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Like Cody Fajardo.
Killam's kicking garbage cans in the locker room. I love it.
Man, it's going to be a really fun time. And as Eric said, it's the FOMO thing. You do not want to miss out on this.
It's these events. People say, the Nasty Bash, golf, all these, like the majors that EST have now done. This too is now here and it's part of this. So yeah, this is your chance. Don't say we didn't tell you.
What happens if someone goes on the field? I'm very curious. I'm not saying
what are you talking about?
Like if a fan,
like
what happens? Yeah.
We don't put them on TV.
Yeah.
Like a punishment.
Because we don't want to promote it.
It's bad.
But I would love to call the hell out of a streaker.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. Okay. But that's about maybe you'll have a chance to race the cow.
Yeah, I'd love to.
They have a cow race down there.
I would destroy that cow.
Enoch beat the cow. But he had a head start.
I could also. Everyone gets a little bit of a head start.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
I don't know if you could beat the cow. I mean, I don't know how fast you are, but that cow is pretty fast.
With a head start, yes.
That's a fast cow.
It is a fast moving cow. But I was just curious anyway.
Kenton Red Deer says, Dusty, it's got to be cowbells. Could always use some more cowbells. I could go track down a bunch of little cowbells. But you want a cowbell? I don't know if you want a cowbell.
You should bring air horns. Like they did in old Montreal.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Blue Guy said also just grass. We get grass and we put it between our thumbs. You know when you do the grass blow thing?
Oh, yeah.
The whistle with grass.
I've never been able to do that.
I could teach you.
You need a thicker piece of grass.
Thicker the better, but you can do it with just skinny grass. That's pretty well the form.
That's what you do, right?
That's the form. Yep. Yeah.
So you think if you went outside, grabbed a piece of grass right now, you could do that?
Yeah, obviously.
You could?
Yeah.
Go get a piece of grass.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Oh, okay.
Why don't I be serious?
Okay, this is
great. Sitting here talking big grass game. Get a piece of grass for me too, Trev.
We have good grass.
Do you want a piece of grass, Rick?
No, I'm all right.
Okay, he's not going to take a piece of grass.
I'm off the grass.
But I'll try this piece of grass. Let's see how easy it is. It makes it sound like it's pretty easy. Find a nice wide one.
We have a good lawn.
It's a great lawn out there. We can step on this one.
Way better than the AstroTurf.
remember the AstroTurf at the old place?
Mind you, those weeds were thick.
Somehow they had weeds that were growing up.
I don't know how you did it.
Through the AstroTurf.
Taller than corn stalks.
Yeah.
Very healthy weeds. Like, I give them credit. Never seen anything like it.
Anyway, I think everybody who's already on this bus is very excited about the bus. And for those of you, I know, like, for example, I was golfing with J-Nose on Friday. And him and Stupid Al, they were like, actually, I think we might be able to come on the bus. I was like, good. Hop on the bus.
Absolute.
It's going to be a great time.
And somebody in the nasty chat, I think the weather, much like here, I think 28 is what I saw. Yeah, so. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Also, I would politely ask that none of the people coming down the bus attempt to streak. Like, that's the last thing I need is like.
Well, we're not. Look, I'm
look, there's Big Uke running naked at the 20.
I am back here in town at 10 o'clock. No, we're not waiting. Like, there's not going to be any picking you up from the McMahon jail cell or whatever they do down there. No, nobody does that.
Dusty's gift off the bus should be each rider gets a kiss on the cheek and a compliment. Mwah, love your shirt today.
Somebody said chest bumps.
You smell terrific.
Chest bumps.
Oh, good chest bump.
Yeah, for the men and women.
All of them, just chest bump city. My buddy Branko just texted me. Oh, this is not a bad idea. What do you think about these? I don't even want to say it on the air. This could be something I get. Just dish out one of these little things for everybody who gets off the bus.
That's a nice touch.
That's a nice little touch.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was candy. Say, here you go. Suck on this.
That wouldn't be bad. Suck on this.
Welcome to Calgary. Suck on this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a pretty good one.
Okay.
This is a good one.
I dried off.
You want me to dry it off a bit?
That's how you do it, yeah.
All right, so we're going to attempt. He says, you want to try it? Do it.
No,
try it. Come on, Rick.
I want to watch it.
All right, so you put it between your thumbs like this, right, Trev?
Yeah.
All right, and then I just blow.
Yeah, there you go.
That didn't work. That didn't whistle. Isn't it supposed to whistle?
Yeah. Let's see.
So you put it against your thumb?
Make sure it's tight.
Yeah. Like that?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. And then. Oh! What? Let's go!
You did it!
Oh my God! First time in my life! That is cool! Whoa! I don't know if I ever be able to do that again. That was nuts! That was so cool.
You did it.
Thanks for teaching me. I did it. I really did it, boys.
You actually did it.
And you taught him.
I'm so happy.
I don't know if I'll ever recreate that one. That was unbelievable.
That was pretty cool, man.
You got the sound
unbelievable. Yeah, it's all about the placement of this. There we go. No, I don't know what it was.
Man,
Someone just really worked.
Hey, you know what? That was pretty cool, though. I'm happy you were able to do it.
I'm happy you went out and got a big. Now, do you want to try yours?
Yeah,
you're a wilderness boy. You should be able to do this better than I did. Yeah.
Man, the guy outside was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, picking grass.
Who's outside right now?
I don't know. He was dropping off paint. I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing.
Just picking up some grass. You're not listening to the show? Come on. What's going on here? All right, that was good. That was really good.
Very nervous also.
Oh my God, Trev.
Like a wet fart.
Holy smokes.
Man, you can really
That's
get creative.
impressive.
You can really get... Okay, that
Jeez.
one was bad. That one was bad.
All right. Well, this is a big day.
That was pretty cool.
This is a big day. All right, let's get to a couple more guesses on what we are announcing in about 10 minutes' time. Everything changes in 10 minutes. 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Nature Boy texting us says, major announcement. Rick Pinter is joining Edmonton Sports Talk to do traffic and hilarious voiceovers. God, wouldn't that be...
he never really left,
Wouldn't that be something, eh? All right, so we've got a major announcement coming up at 8:05 this morning. I think we're going to announce something that's never been announced in Canada before.
Could be, yeah.
Which is kind of cool, right?
I'm
pretty sure this hasn't been done.
Not off the top of your head, can you think of another?
This is going to be pretty cool. We're very much looking forward to that.
It's a third bus for the Labor Day game.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
How many buses can we take?
Third bus. Sam the vet says, "Oh my God, you guys just made my day. Dusty's joy is going to keep me happy no matter what happens today." Yeah. I can't believe I mean, it sounded cool.
Clip it.
I guess I could just hand out a strand of grass to everybody who gets off the Labor Day bus.
I like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Blow this.
Yeah.
There you go. Blow this.
Blow this.
Nice and light.
Yeah, there's lots of different ways I think you can
get
go
some
about
more.
it. The troll says, major announcement. You guys got $1 million contract from Spotify like Rogan did. Yeah, we're not there. We're not there, troll.
Yet.
That's not the answer. Zulu says CFL season long fantasy. My man.
Well,
but also not there yet. Although we're working on that one.
Yeah, the pot is on the stove, right?
Yeah, it's sitting there and it's waiting.
The ground beef is on the stove.
On Twitter, Stu Johnston has named you co-commish for getting season-long fantasy going. That's not true.
But I love how people are guessing this one. They're talking.
We've got
right?
enough people pretending to be the commish. Fonzie Van Dam says, you finally got to the bottom of what is happening. There's never an answer to that. So
What is happening?
A television deal for the Estes. Wouldn't that be something? We are announcing that Global Television is going to carry the Estes from 7 until 9 on September 16th. The Estes save the day. Tuesday, September 16th. 3 weeks tomorrow until the Estes
on CTV2.
It's gonna be fun. All right, we need somebody to play kind of easy trivia for Mr. Mike's. If you'd like to play, let's get moving along so we can stay on schedule with this announcement here. If you want to play kind of easy trivia, gift certificate to Mr. Mike's. Just text Trev right now in the old Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999, 780-218-9999. Let Trev know that you want to play. Gift certificate to Mr. Mike's. You can use it at Platterpalooza. That is on the way as well. EST major announcement. EST buys a blimp to take down to Calgary for Labor Day Classic. 2 buses and a blimp.
Bring back the blimp game.
The blimp will not be stopping in Red Deer. It'll go all the way down. All right. These are good guesses. Sully saying, you found out who stole the chips in Chipgate. I already know who stole those chips. Understood. There's a GCL Diesel play at the end of that one.
Who?
Don't even.
Who's the chip
Don't
thief?
play coy with me, sir.
Who's the chip thief?
You're the chip thief, son. You'll be a chip thief for the rest of your day. Don't make me laugh when I have to cough like that. All right, what do we do? Oh, we got a sports update. Sports update for Windsor Plywood
and
Leduc.
some breaking news this morning as well.
Tyson Barrie? Find out how much the Oilers are giving him. Here's the update.
Yes, indeed. Tyson Barrie calling it a career after 822 NHL games. Barrie spending time with the Avalanche, the Leafs, the Oilers, the Preds, and finishing it up with the Calgary Flames. Jays are back home to host the Twins to kick off a 3-game set. 5:07 tonight. Max Scherzer will toe the rubber as Toronto would fail to complete the sweep of the Marlins yesterday, losing 5-3. Cal Raleigh, meanwhile, the Mariners, his Major League leading 48th and 49th homers yesterday. That sets a single-season record for home runs by catchers. The Big Dumper. Big Dumper.
That guy's got a huge ass.
A big juicy butt. Over to golf, England's Tommy Fleetwood would take the Tour Championship and the FedEx Cup, and as well the $10 million prize to go with it. Brooke Henderson, she shot a final round 467, capturing her second career CPKC Women's Open title. Over to the U.S. Open, Leila Fernandez defeating fellow Canadian Rebecca Marino 6-2, 6-1. She's off to second round play. Opening round action will continue today, and a Canadian flair on both the women's and men's side. Vicky Mboko will face unranked Czech Barbara Krejcikova later this morning at 9, while at 1 this afternoon, Gabrielle Diallo will take on unranked Bosnian Demir Jumhor. Niagara River Lions with their second straight CEBL title. They defeat the Calgary Surge 79-73 down in Winnipeg. And on the gridiron, the Edmonton Huskies remain winless on the PFC season following a 57-7 road loss to the Thunder. Closer to home here, Emerald Hills, Sherwood Park, it was the Colts coming away with a 19-15 win over the Edmonton Wildcats. Sports Update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc.
The deal's done, Bobby Mack let us know. Ryan Stromey lost it twice. Drake from Manning was not nice. 2 good picks, they went for Griff. Pete just had to go. Eric Greiber buyout, what was that all about? Miko signed a 3-year deal, and my friends, that ain't no steal. Traded for Spooner, shoulda canned him sooner. Chris Russell, Lucic, no movement on their deals. Pete left a tire fire. Bobby Nix is searching for the perfect person. Pete left a tire fire. Now it's tough to do well when you're stuck in cap hell.
8:01 on the Nielson Show, kicking off another day here on Edmonton Sports Talk. We're going to play a little kind of easy trivia to get the third hour going. Then we've got a major announcement, which we're very excited about. And then we'll get to a bunch of your reaction on it. We'll play 3 questions too many.
You should have done this like Y2J with like a ticker, you know, like
it's like the clock ticking down.
And then fireworks and a light show in here.
I don't know if I know how to do any of that. But that would be good. I've got to get to this text in the Paris Jewelers inbox.
I love it. I hope he's punking you.
Lee, you are incredible. Dawson, who would I rather have in a Yahoo PPR league? Brian Thomas Jr. or Caleb Johnson? It's not even close. If you don't know the answer to that question, you probably shouldn't be playing fantasy.
I like how you can't resist.
I can't. I will answer a fantasy question.
You're giving away your daughter for marriage. And so he's like, hey, what about
I'm walking the Muzz down the aisle. And then I'm like, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah. Like your neck will be turned every time. Every time.
I get totally distracted by it. Anyway, Paris Jewelers inbox. Lee, after we just did 25 minutes on the Labor Day bus, Lee texts in and goes, are the bus tickets sold out?
You got to be.
Lee, we just talked about the tickets still being available. We're filling up the second bus, Lee. So there are still tickets. And we would love to have you.
Yes.
Go to EdmontonSportsTalk.com, click on Labor Day bus, and get the tickets, all right? That was good, though.
When is the Labor Day game?
I really hope that's, yeah. Oh, Lee.
He's got
Lee, you got to come now.
You're joking.
I got to meet you.
Yeah.
That's a good time. All right, we're gonna play some kind of easy trivia. Then we got a major announcement, and then we'll get into 3 questions too many today. How's the voice doing today?
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, he's back, baby.
I took it for a spin this weekend with my nieces. I started just talking to them in casual, how you doing? Like that.
So, did you see your nieces
oh, here we go.
all summer long?
We were in the mall yesterday for all afternoon long. It
of course
was a 6-hour.
Oh, that's always a good time.
I'm not going back there again.
The out-of-town family trip to the mall, God.
Yeah. On a weekend, too, hey?
Jeez, you just can't get enough of it, can they?
Absolutely.
Oh, boy. All right, let's find out what's happening in Mr. Mike's.
Well, Mr. Mike's still turning up the sizzle this summer with Platypalooza. From barbecue rib platters to coastal combos with lobsters and prawns. It's big flavor all summer long. Plus, and if you're shot, assistant summer prizes. Get into Mr. Mike's Platypalooza's on. Mr. Mike's, eat locally, enjoy casually.
All right, there we go. Eat locally, enjoy casually.
It's still
Mr.
on.
Mike's.
They got the big sign there and everything.
Oh, yeah, they love Platypalooza.
It's a celebration. It's a celebration.
Just stay on forever. All right, Trev, who's playing kind of easy trivia today, buddy? Who do we got?
This is Chris, the plumber.
Chris, the plumber, is going to play. Needs to get 3 out of 5 correct. And if he does, he's going to Platypalooza at Mr. Mike's. All right, let's bring in Chris this morning. Chris, you ready to play, buddy?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Trev will start the ticker. I have to read the first question. Good luck. Who did the Elks beat this weekend?
Ottawa.
What position does Curly Gittins Jr. play?
Oh, receiver.
What's the name of the CFL team in Calgary?
The Stamps.
Who is the quarterback of the Stampeders?
Why am I blanking? Pass.
What sport does Nick Dembski play?
Football.
Boom. He got it.
What a pass.
It was VA.
I knew it. He knew it. Hashtag CFL City.
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's a paddling.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's a paddling.
The first year we took it to the limit. Take it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
Yeah, I see the text messages now. It's really funny, everybody.
This is so cold.
It's really funny. Luke in Cowtown texting and says, so where does this so-called bus take you?
And Sickler asks, do the Elks play on Labor Day this year?
Okay, enough of the funny Labor Day jokes. Yeah. All right, enough of the funny.
Good on Chris, though.
That being said, could be text of the day.
He seemed to have guessed at the Gittins question. He wasn't too confident that he would receive it,
and
but
he knew VA. It was a bit of a kind of easy trivia panic
but
situation.
a hell of a pass.
It happens.
That's like Caleros about to get the sack, and he just dumps it off to Brady Oliveira. Like, pass it.
It definitely happens. All right, should we make this little announcement here?
I mean, what do we need to? Do we need to? What? I don't know what to do here.
Let's just rip off this Band-Aid. All right. Okay. So, for a long time, as we started Edmonton Sports Talk, and we developed our YouTube platform, and our relationships at iHeart and at TuneIn, and at EdmontonSportsTalk.com, you can listen to the live player, and then obviously everything's podcasted after the fact. For the last 2 years, we have said that we will never go back on AM radio, which we are sticking to our guns on, and we're just going to skip it entirely, and we're taking the Nielson Show to FM radio, and we will be the first sports talk show on FM radio in Canadian history. So, a conch for the news. All right, so starting September 3rd, that is next Wednesday, the Nielson Show to start will be on Cruise FM, 95.7 Cruise FM. So in the morning, you will be able to just push 95.7 and you'll get the Nielson Show unchanged, okay? This is the big part for us. Cruise, and I've got to know a few of the people over at Cruise over the last little while. They came to us and said, listen, we love your show. We'd like to put it on the FM radio. It's never been a thing. And the one thing that's kind of been frustrating for me as like a guy who's sort of behind the scenes pushes this out to everybody is that you'll go to some clients, you go to some people. Like the guy downstairs is a perfect example, Benjamin Moore Paints. He thought Eric and I had died for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our online reach has been incredible. It's been way more than we thought it would.
It's the way of the future.
We hit like 110,000 unique people a month on YouTube or on our audio stream. So it's a big number. But there's still so many people in this city who are like, oh, God, I miss you guys.
They still have the
And
radio.
I'm like, just hit iHeart and click listen. So we decided that we would, if we're going to do a platform, it had to be FM radio. An FM station reached out to us, and we decided to make a deal happen. Nothing is changing for us. Like, we are not moving to go do the show, although they offered, which was a very nice offer.
Yeah.
But basically what happens, and they've put equipment in our studio. So when we go live at 6 o'clock, Trev pushes a button. And when we wrap at 9 o'clock, Trev pushes a button. And the
Modern technology.
The only reason this is going to work is because they told me you guys don't have to change anything with the show. So if you watch on YouTube or you listen on TuneIn or on iHeart, nothing will be different. On the radio, when Eric does a sports update, they're going to go away for 3.5 minutes of commercials and traffic.
Yeah.
And then that's it. So that's the only difference. On the radio, when he does an update, you'll get a small dose of some commercials. But if you're listening on TuneIn, iHeart, YouTube, like literally nothing changes, which is another way. It's the only way we would have it. And the folks at Cruise have been very accommodating of this. and we're still controlling the show. Like they're just simulcasting our show on an FM dial, which has never happened in this city. Sports talk on an FM station, and we're very excited about
No
that.
more F-bombs, though. That's the one change.
But we don't really have F-bombs on our show anyway.
They said dial it back a bit on that front, because I know you
They said no more saying the F word.
Yeah.
And I said, F that! Then we had a good laugh, and we shook on it.
Yeah.
So this is exciting.
No, and that's important. Just to stress this point, it's important that everybody, you're changing for the man and all this. Like, we're not.
But it's not in this situation.
Exactly.
That's the best part.
That's the best part.
It's not like Eric and I are like, we're leaving to go work at another company.
And we got to wear different.
No, these
stuff
guys are great.
Yeah.
They basically just said, we love your show. We don't want you to change it. We think it'll be an absolute smash hit on FM radio. So let's just do it that way.
As you mentioned earlier, a platform that people still, we're here for the future, but also for the present day as well. Yeah. And that helps.
And we
think we died.
We can continue with what we said since we launched online, static free since 23.
Yeah.
The signal for 95.7, to be honest with you, it arouses me when I put it on the vehicle. It's just like booming. I'm like, God, this is great. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. It's very cool that 2 years into this, another company reaches out and goes, hey, we love you guys. Yeah. We want to put you on a platform that, to be honest with you, we should have been put on years ago at the old place. So I understand why they did what they did. Yeah. But I mean, this is, and look, if it goes very well, other things could happen too. So let's, I think it's going to be, it's very exciting.
FM nasty.
Yeah.
FM nasty.
Well, I don't know. We have to discuss that.
No, I know, but it's
still, we're still in the morning, which is where kind of the AM.
We were on the
right?
AM. You can always have, but it is funny how that all works out.
It is funny how it works out. It is funny how it works out.
Lucas has an outstanding text in the Paris Toulouse inbox. But yeah, the no more silly goose talk. I think that's the phrase I think they said we had to kind of clean up going at the CRTC,
William Mike Spear texts in and says, awesome news, guys. I guess you are cruising over to the FM dial? Yeah, so I would like to thank Chris and the team over at Cruise for believing that our show can help their company and help their business and giving us an opportunity to continue to grow what we're doing. And I swear to God, there's probably like 50,000 people in this city that think Eric and I have been unemployed since they shut down 1260.
Swear to God.
So this will allow us a glorious opportunity to be on the FM dial and market everything we're doing at Edmonton Sports Talk. And the guys at Cruise are awesome because they're like, listen, man, it's your 3 hours. You say what you want. If I want to sit here all day and just tell people at 9 o'clock, click iHeart, listen to the Hangout, then go ahead and do it.
Sure.
And
you got options.
I think it's going to be a really good partnership between the two sides. So it's very exciting. I still think watching on YouTube is a place to be just because of the chat. Yeah. And you can be in there and chatting with everybody.
An element.
And we still want, like, if you listen online, we still want you to listen online. But now it's going to be so much easier for people who it's not that they couldn't figure out. It's just that they're like, it's too hard to listen there. Now they can just click an FM station and get the Nielson Show every morning. We've already seen a great response from some prospective clients who are like all in on this.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting.
And who knows? As One-Eyed Pete says, maybe next week we might be on TV.
Oh.
An outstanding pull there. You got
that is
from One-Eyed Pete.
That is pretty good, One-Eyed Pete. Trev, what do you think about this, buddy?
Oh, this is great.
Are you ready to be an FM radio producer?
I love you guys. This is great. You said it in that first sentence. I got goosebumps. Yeah. Like, this is history. Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm a part of history.
And if you listen on iHeart right now, you can still listen on iHeart. Literally nothing will change. That's the best part about this, is on the platforms where you consume us right now, nothing will change. We're just going to be simulcast on an FM station that will give us another platform that we can freaking dominate.
Yes.
So we're looking forward to that.
Jimmy O asks, hey, what's the big announcement?
That's funny.
I love it.
That might be the text of the day. Jimmy O, that's pretty well timed. So yeah, no, it's very exciting. We are, we're pretty excited about this. Rip City Step. Does this mean Ryder and Lisa will be on your station now? You know what?
Well, quasi co-workers.
I want to give a shout out to Ryder because the guys at Cruise went to Ryder and said, what do you think we should do with Cruise? And Ryder was just like, you should reach out to Dusty and EST. And I was like, I'm in. So yeah, it's great. I mean, and everything else just continues on as is. None of the other shows change. It's just the Nielson Show will also, for now, be simulcast on an FM station. And then if we crush it, maybe eventually there's another show that goes over there.
Look at Tube Socks. This is excellent news, as sometimes I need to go out in a company vehicle which does not have a Bluetooth streaming capability. This is the perfect example of that.
So it's just, there's no excuses for people not to know we exist now. Right? I know people think a lot of us fly by the seat of our pants, but I did put together a business plan last year for like the second year of Edmonton Sports Talk.
Check out 957cruisefm.ca.
I have the website right here, actually.
Do it right now.
Oh, look at that. It's us.
That's a neat touch, eh?
Yeah. That looks good. That looks really nice. That's all the pictures we took right over there.
I'm saving that image. Yeah, I'll put that in the scrap.
Save that one. Yeah, that's a nice
Trapper Keeper.
They're excited about having the show and the way we execute it. And we are excited to have this opportunity to continue to grow what we do. And I think it's a major step. But like I said, last year when I put together our business plan for year 2, there's obviously every company wants to generate revenue. So, but then our other thing that we wanted to do is create more of an offline presence. Like online, we have a great presence in this city, and everything that we've done with all the listeners and all of our partners, it's gone over extremely well. And our numbers are sustainable. It's not like we had to do this, but I wanted to do this so that people who haven't been able to figure it out and think we're dead and have missed the show can now consume that on 95.7 Cruise FM every single day. We wanted to create more of an offline presence, and I don't think there's any more of an offline presence than making history with a sports talk show on FM radio. So we are very excited for this. 6 to 9. Same thing. I mean, same schedule. Start at 6, we're off at 9. Hangout continues on iHeart, TuneIn, YouTube, where it is now. We just happen to also have a FM platform for the morning show now. So yes, we're pretty excited about this. Very excited about this.
What's the big announcement?
Yeah.
That guy. Well played.
Mikey's in says, also, I know it doesn't take much data, but it will still save data. Because I only have 10 gigabytes a month.
There's another. Put that in your.
So basically, it just checks off the one box that we didn't have. And not for all of Edmonton Sports Talk just yet. But for the morning show, it checks off the box for everybody who's like, well, I wish I could listen to it on the radio. Well, now you can, and it'll be static-free, booming signal every morning from 6 until 9. And then Cruz will just go back to playing their sweet tunes, and we will continue on the day with the Hangout and the Lock Shop and Oil Stream and Two Guys and EST Afternoons and the Reed Wilkins Show.
Probably more Creed now in Cruz's
Didn't want to say anything about that.
Yeah,
but
just say that's a match made right there in heaven, too.
So, yes, it's... without swearing, this is awesome. This is really cool. And we think it's going to be successful. So do the fine folks over at Cruz and Harvard Media. And let's see where it goes from here. Oh, Trev, I didn't notice you're up in the corner there.
I have been since the big announcement.
Oh, wow.
I didn't want to take too much, but I wanted to be in the
You
picture
should put your head on my head.
Oh, I've never thought about that before.
And I could do the body in.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Boys, this is great. I'm so happy right now. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah,
it's great.
You should. It's a nice place to be.
Yeah, every day.
This is awesome.
So we will launch next Wednesday, September 3rd. We're going to do the 2nd, but I don't work on the first day of school. I take my kids to school. So we're going to launch on Wednesday, September 3rd. And it should be a pretty good time. Like, I'm very excited about this. I am preemptively apologizing to the Paris Jewelers inbox because the PJ's inbox is about to get pounded starting next Wednesday.
It's taking a bit.
It already is a busy place. I'm hoping the program will hold up, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Nature Boy's in and says, "Congrats, guys! Another rock door joins the FM dial."
Hey, how about that?
That's
can't wait to give away honeymoon suite tickets and stuff.
That's pretty good. I like that. Baggio's in and says, "Boys, so proud of you guys and all the success. Keep up the great work. You built this." It's in from Baggio. Vaughn says, "Is it all day on Cruise?" No, it is the morning show on 95.7 Cruise FM. Simulcast from our YouTube and our TuneIn and our iHeart and all of that.
Scoop says it's like the Jim Rome show now.
Yeah, sure. I guess. Kids these days with their FM radio and their color TVs.
Yeah.
No! No! Oh my God. Damn it, Shake, stop it!
They are going to remember that AM radio is a viable and modern source for news and entertainment.
Totally.
People don't listen to AM like they used to. Seems like it's more about FM and color TV.
That's stupid.
It sure is, Kevin.
I'm stoked.
There you go. See, so I mean, I was trying to figure out we've been, how we describe what we're doing is, and we had a chance with this show to go on AM 2 years ago, and bottom line is we just finished up at a radio station that was pretty successful, but it was on an AM dial. It still got killed. So didn't think at the time that was the way to go. So what we've kind of labeled it as is, why hang on to Blockbuster in AM radio when you can start to build Edmonton Sports Netflix online? And now I view this cruise opportunity as putting us in a theater, right? Like, then those are the two places that you really want to be.
Absolute.
So very, very encouraging. And I can't wait. I love the fact that I remember when they first reached out, I was just like, I don't know. It's not super duper necessary to like make business survive. We're doing pretty good. But when they said, look, man, we love the show. We don't want you to change a thing. I was like, you know what? These guys get it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're going to do then. So yeah, very, very exciting. So, and you know what? I'll also say this. Huge thank you to all of you who have been with us the last 2 years. And like we said, we reach 110,000 unique people a month across our platforms, which has been very successful for us. So we could not have even been here still to have this opportunity to do something that hasn't been done. We would not even have been here still if it wasn't for all of you who listen and watch and tell your friends about us every single day. And then obviously for all of our great partners, many of which signed up before we even really had a plan. They're just like, we're in, we love you guys.
Yeah.
And, that part of it, the business side of this partnership should only help us continue to grow as well. So, yeah, very excited about it. With that being said, let's get into 3 questions too many today. Lieutenant Eric, you have a liner for the segment. And by the way, if you have a new question, if people probably have a lot of questions right now. So fire your questions into the Paris Jewelers inbox at 780-218-9999.
Yeah, the only way to get you off this topic is a fantasy football question that comes in.
I don't think I would ever. Dusty, would you take Bijan if he's still there at 4? What? He's never going to be there at 4.
Stop the presses.
Stop that. All right. We have a liner for this segment.
3 questions too many, brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Lewicki, where he's already turning the knob to the showroom radio. 95.7.
95.7 Cruise FM.
Park Mazda, your dealer.
Like that's a bit like we didn't have to change anything. That's the best part.
That's the best part. And as you say, when somebody comes to you with that there's an understanding there of saying, hey,
there's really there's no downside.
What you're doing is what we want. So,
yeah.
And again, for all of you out there, again, we're not. You want to be careful with this stuff because it's like, oh, you do this and say we had to say I had to sit there and you had to sit here and we had to do all these things different.
You have to do this segment. You have to do that segment.
No. This is we're keeping it real for you, and Cruz is in on that. So it's a beautiful marriage.
Yeah, it really. I think it's very exciting. All right, do you have a Twitter account?
I do. It's at Lieutenant_Eric, where I just tweeted out the picture of everything going on. Cruise FM, their Twitter account as well, tweeting it out. I look enormous in that picture. I'm wearing like a 4XL hoodie. I look like a blob. But I'll take it. You have your Creed shirt on. It's great. Yeah. Also, I'll draw your attention. That is a great picture, actually. I like that. To the. I also tweeted out a poll today. Which would you rather have for your team, a Stanley Cup or Brett Hull's career? Stanley Cup, 96.2. So, Hull's 700 goals to Jamie Thomas didn't really pan out there. So but again, back to the Whipping Boy bracket as well. And, where are we cooking on those numbers? I'm going to retweet your poll. You had it out for the Whipping Boy. Nasty Chat's going 78-22 for Skinner. We're looking at on the Twitter vote. Where is that here? You got it here. 64-35. I'll give that a retweet as well. That's going to come down to 50-50 split on Twitter. Hey, as you mentioned, hey?
It's ridiculous. They hate him. They absolutely hate him. All right, question number 1. Is the FM simulcast finally what pushes the tickle trunk back into the show? What do you think about that?
I mean, never say never. It'd have to be a reconstructed tickle trunk. Like the original. Where is the original right now? Is it in your basement or something like that? Or do we know?
Oh, that's thrown out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I could have an exact duplicate in 5 minutes at Home Depot. So
nobody would know.
Nobody would know.
Get the garbage bag out and
get
those Blu-ray DVDs in there. Scalding Gord 95.7, kind of close to 99.
Yeah, we'll have to ask them to change. Sorry, 95.7 is too close to Smitty's 94. And it's too close to McDavid's 97.
And Puljujärvi.
Yeah, they're going to have to change to 88 something. Question number 2. Now that you guys are on FM, who are or were some of your favorite FM personalities in this market?
Well, I mean, I moving here in 2010 and getting the opportunity to shadow and sit in on the Paul Brown show when it was, I think it had kind of peaked at then, and then it was still, going. They had the 3-person show, the Dick, the Dork, and the Deer, Paul, and Jill, and then Raimai was producing, so that was fun. I mean, that was always, in being in the building, I mean, you never knew what was going to happen or what venereal disease you'd catch.
That's true, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nuts. FM personalities, and again, so we can talk freely. I know we
talk freely, man. That's what we do.
So
here.
I'm a big community radio guy. I think you may know that of me. 88.5 CJSR, U of A, and CKUA as well. My buddy Joseph Hartfeld does a couple of programs on there. I went to Nate with him. He's a very well-spoken individual. I like all the Lisa Wilton. Mark Rogers, who comes in the hangout occasionally. He's in there. He actually works for both stations. So I like any and all hosts. There's this one guy on CJSR. He just does like movie music, and that's a very interesting show. But DJ David Stone. Anybody on CKUA and CJSR, I will give 2 thumbs up and both ears to whenever they're on. But outside of that, Uke and McCord are still slinging it.
Yeah. Well, Jess Jackson. I mean,
how could I forget Jess?
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say Jess. Jess is probably my favorite. But my kids love 91.7, and they listen to Jeff Holland. The morning shows are tough because we don't Yukon and Ryder and Lisa, and there's a bunch of them, but we don't get a chance to listen to any of those, right? So I'm usually listening to radio in the evenings when I'm driving kids around to sports and stuff, and the kids love Jeff Holland, and actually Jeff Holland loves Edmonton Sports Talk, so it kind of works out pretty good. All right, we need one more third question. What do you got? 780-218-9999. 780-218-9999. Send in the question. What do we got here? Inbox is she's a busy place today. Guy on a forklift says, now you can bring back Pauline Higgins to do the traffic. That's a good question. So on the radio, like we said, our show on YouTube, TuneIn, iHeart, whatever, it all stays the same. On the radio, you will get a traffic update, so that'll help you as well. And maybe I don't know who it will be.
Can you imagine they bring back Pinter? They're that in tune with what we're like. Rick Pinter,
Pinter out of retirement. Pinter out of retirement would be something. There's Jess. I love you and I'm proud of you guys, in caps too. So it was more like, I love you and I'm proud of you guys. And Jess, we love you too. Joe says, wait till FM radio gets a hold of Renee. Oh my God.
Yeah, hot summer.
I don't know if Renee is allowed on the CRTC.
It's going to be a hot week here, and it's still summer.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
If there would be a time.
Do you want a Wednesday, maybe on Wednesday?
A hump day?
Hot summer nights with Renee?
Hot hump day summer nights?
Haven't banged out one of those in a while.
No.
Not opposed to it. A couple other things I got to work on too. But
this would be the time.
That would be pretty good. All right. So yeah, we're excited to now simulcast the show starting on September 3rd on Cruise FM, and we'll see how it goes.
You remember that guy named Cruz that did the Virgin Morning Show once upon a time?
Yeah.
And he worked on like a cruise ship, and that's why they called him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder where he is now.
Is he a ginger?
No. He had very deep blue eyes. Yeah.
I remember that guy. He was going to save the day.
Well.
All right. We'll circle back around to the Whipping Boy bracket, more of your reaction. And once again, if you have any more questions on this expansion of the Nielson Show onto an FM radio platform, feel free to text in. One of the reasons that we have great relationships with all of you is that we're pretty much an open book. So I think I'm supposed to hop on the Hangout today for couple of minutes to discuss this as well. We'll do that as well. But hey, if you have any questions, and like the best part about this is it doesn't change anything for any of you who just want to watch on YouTube and be in the YouTube chat, or you've already learned listening online and you realize that it's kind of where everything happens anyway. So you can still listen on those other platforms. You just can also now push a button and listen to it at 95.7 Cruise FM.
Static free.
So
continuing.
Yeah. It should be fun. Let's get to a sports update right now for a place where it is always game day, Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge.
Well, some news happening earlier today. After 822 NHL games, Tyson Barrie is calling it a career. Barrie retiring, spending time with the Avalanche, Leafs, Oilers, Predators, and finishing up with the Calgary Flames. Toronto Blue Jays are back home. They'll host the Twins to kick off a 3-game set tonight, 5:07. Max Scherzer, the scheduled starter. Over to golf, Tommy Fleetwood taking the Tour Championship and FedEx Cup. Brooke Henderson, meanwhile, she shot a final round 4 under 67 to win her second career CPKC Women's Open title. Over to tennis in the U.S. Open, Leylah Fernandez defeating fellow Canadian Rebecca Marino 6-2, 6-1. As she's off to the second round. Opening round action resumes today. And Canadians involved both on the women's and men's side. Vicky Mboko scheduled to take to the court later this morning at 9 in her match against unranked Czech Barbara Krejcikova. Later today at 1 on the men's, Gabriel Diallo will face unranked Bosnian Damir Jumhur. Niagara River Lions capturing their second straight CEBL title as they defeat the Surge 79-73 from Winnipeg. And on the gridiron, Prairie Football Conference, Edmonton Huskies remain winless on the season. They get stomped in Regina 57-7 by the Thunder. A close one, though, down in Sherwood Park, Emerald Hills, as the Colts come away with a 19-15 win over the Edmonton Wildcats. Sports update presented by Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge with wall-to-wall TVs, daily food and drink specials. It is the place to be for every Blue Jays game. Every day is game day at Selly's Sports Bar and Lounge.
All gas, no brakes. Smash hit from the Estes last year, and what a year two it has been here at Edmonton Sports Talk. All of our original songs are brought to you by Totem Outdoor Outfitters. New gear, used gear, trade and consign, a sport for every season. Hockey equipment and skates, you know when they're ready to go? All the time, year round. Plus, they got the best and most affordable sharpens in the city. A family store that takes pride in finding the right fit for you. Visit them at 7430 99th Street or online, www.totemoutfitters.ca. It is Edmonton Sports Talk. We are presented to you by our great partners over at Play Alberta. If you have not yet downloaded the Play Alberta app, you probably should. We're going to be doing stuff with them for, forever. The early bird bet is already posted over on the EST specials page. Blue Jays to win. Alejandro Kirk with a hit, plus 118, moving it from like minus 149, adding in the Kirk hit, and we get plus 118 against the Twinkies. Kirk. You can find that. If you have not yet used our code, EST Sports, deposit $20, get $50. It's plus 118. And we are waiting for those CFL lines to pop up. I'm excited to see where they are for the Labor Day weekend. This week doesn't kick off till Sunday.
I want to see the over-under for that Argos tie. I'm kind of curious on that one.
Man, I'll tell you, if I was in charge of setting it, I would probably put it like 58.5, which is unheard of for a football game. But if it was to come out at 58.5, I would still say I hit the over on this.
Ticats coming off a bye. Arbuckle's red hot.
That's nuts.
Argonauts defense is where it's at. It's it's prime for the picking.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, so 780-218-9999. That is the Paris Jewelers inbox. We announced at 8:05 this morning that starting on September 3rd, the Nielson Show will now be found, in addition to all of our current platforms, at 95.7 Cruise FM. From 6 until 9, we'll be simulcasting the show that we do now on Cruise FM, and we're very excited to add an FM radio platform to the old EST portfolio. And if it goes well, and I'm assuming it probably will, we'll see where the conversations go from there. But we're pretty excited about that. Hopefully you are excited about it as well. It's just another way to easily consume our show, which is, we think, entertaining. Obviously, the fine folks over at Cruise think it's entertaining. And hopefully you will find it entertaining as well. I don't think we have to start living a different lifestyle or anything, right? Because the show's not really going to change.
Well, maybe it'll change us.
Maybe I'll get a ramped up ride.
Somebody asked if we get like a helicopter report or something.
It's going to be weird popping on FM and still trash at FM in general.
Well,
but I mean, I'm talking about the McCord reading his lottery tickets and that type of stuff. I do love Scotty.
Yeah.
We're not changing anything. So you'll hear the exact same show, but you'll be able to pop it on the old vehicle. Or I know somebody said, Norman a Combine when he's out on the tractor. I guess he doesn't splurge for one of those tractors or combines that have internet.
Sure.
But it's the guy for him. Somebody said, a lot of workshop, like guys.
Tube Sock said it. He gets in the work
workshop,
vehicle. That's his only option. So, I mean, it's just another option, another platform to digest the content.
All it does is it eliminates the only hurdle that this show had. All right, the only hurdle that this show had was it's not on a radio signal, and it would never be on AM. There's just no chance that we would ever do that. But it will be on FM now, and we're excited about that. And it will allow us a chance to promote the rest of the day, the next 9 hours at Edmonton Sports Talk.
Yeah.
And I think once people who haven't tried the online formats yet, once they hear us on the FM morning show talking about what we're doing at EST, they will check it out. And I'm pretty confident in our content that when they come check it out online, they will stay with us online for the rest of the day. So yeah, it's pretty exciting times for us. Scott Thompson says, you guys have to dress like Johnny Fever or Venus Flytrap. We should do that for the first show.
Sure, yeah. We'll drop a turkey out the window or something.
That's actually pretty funny.
We could.
To celebrate.
Yeah.
Well, WKRP, though, that was an AM station.
I don't know. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But whatever. It's modern day. We could
throw a live turkey off.
Imagine a gentleman's sweep show on FM.
Can you imagine somebody thinking, I'll go check out Cruise this morning. And you hear me go, it was a wonderful affair last night.
Good night. Good night.
Are they right?
Play it.
Is FM radio ready for cheesy AI songs?
Good night, golden nights. It's a gentleman's sweet. Good night, golden nights.
I think they're ready for
That's
it.
Canadian content. You didn't produce, like you wrote it.
You know that cool new sound your kids have been looking for? Well, listen to this.
Good night, Dallas Stars. Congrats on going this far. It just wasn't meant to be. We say thanks for the gentleman's sweep. A gentleman's sweep is so fun.
Now, this is kind of a banger. This is worked out.
Oh, no, yeah. Oft forgotten about, given
the time. Pour me a glass of wine. A gentleman is so refined.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they're ready for it. You know what? Why don't we do this?
Oh, now you're getting
okay. Yeah,
you're getting a little
Let's just see what we can come up with. We'll pick a rock
man's
song.
cooking.
What's the name of that? Oh, there we are. Let's cook a little bit here this morning. We got a little bit of time after the big announcement.
Free and easy.
Hey?
Any requests?
All right. So let's get some lyrics here. And then
are we taking callers now?
No. No, we are not taking callers. There's no need for callers. The show's jam-packed. We read hundreds of texts.
Yeah, it's the nasty chat, the whole bit. That's the caller now.
No, I think, let's see here. Enter some lyrics here. Let's see. Times a-changing for... Oh, here we go. Times a-changing. We've got breaking news. The Nielson Show will be on cruise.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Now, what genre are you going to
95.7 on the radio dial. For those of you who haven't listened in a while.
This has got to be like rock.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hard rock.
So set your radio to 95.7 and on September 3rd, you'll be in heaven. Nasties Go FM. I'll make that the hook. Nasties Go FM. And I'll just cut and paste that a few times.
Yeah.
And we'll see how this turns out.
Terry Wong in the Nasty Chat asking, is FM radio ready for Eric Macramala? That's another thing we haven't even thought of yet.
You know what? Of all the things we have to do, I have to give Macramala a quick call and just be like, just a heads up.
Yeah. Well,
that's like the one guy that probably need. Okay, so let's go rock. All right, we'll do that. What do we want? Male voice. Should we be happy about this?
Yeah.
Let's go happy. And
think like Harlequin type of.
All right, let's. All right, let's take a listen to see what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
So this AI stuff is pretty. It's pretty insane. Like, all right, they are making the song for us now as we speak. I put in.
It should ding when it's ready, hey, like an oven.
Yeah, like I'm doing a fantasy draft,
Yeah.
and it just pops up. We'll see. Odds are it'll probably suck, but we'll see. We'll see how it
this
goes.
text flies in. Dusty, if you had second overall pick in a 14-team 0.5 PPR, who are you taking at 2?
Sorry, say it again. Let me just switch gears.
Second overall pick, 14-team 0.5 PPR, who are you taking at 2?
I mean, Jamar Chase will go 1. I would take Bijan at 2. And then if it's a 14-team league, but there's going to be some good wide receivers that'll still be sticking around for you at the 2-3 turn.
Great timing on the text.
So I would go.
I think you even had a line in that song about some sort of fantasy advice.
I probably did. I probably did.
Times are changing. We've got breaking news. The Nielson Show will be on cruise. 95.7 on the radio dial. For those of you who haven't listened in a while, so set your radio to 95.
Wow.
And on September 3rd, you'll be in heaven.
Stop it. Just this is
Wow.
That's like
That worked out pretty well.
some Sly and the Family Stone vibes
See
there.
what
This
this other
is
one
awesome.
is. This is the second option they gave us. I want it heavier rock. I should take out this. Let me adjust this here quickly.
I'll take one all day, every day, but I hear what you're talking.
Yeah, that first one was pretty good. But let's just go rock, male vocal, and let's change happy to energetic. Let's see what that gets us. But that first one bangs a little bit. I think we kind of like that. All right, we'll get something a little bit more classic rockish.
It's cooking. It's in the oven.
Yeah, it is. It's funny. It, like, it spits out all these words about like what the bass should be like, and then boom, song's ready. There we go. It sounds like 90s Saved by the Bell. Oh, I hit play too soon. It's still loading. It's still being created. I definitely want to hear the rest of that one. That looks good.
Troll with a text here. TSN didn't want him. Well, FM.
Oh, that's kind of funny,
pretty solid
actually.
play on, yeah.
I don't know. I think they still like me, but
No, I'm just
yeah.
Times are changing. We've got breaking news. The Nielson Show will be on cruise. 95.7 on the radio dial.
Some 41.
MXPX.
Haven't listened in a while. So set your radio to 95. And on September 3rd, you'll be in heaven. Nasties go out.
I like the first one still.
I do too.
Yeah. Anyway, AI, pretty good.
We have options, much like we do.
Trev,
now
you like this one
listening.
the most? Don't be in the chat. Tell us. Turn on your mic.
Yeah, I like
You like this one?
I like this one.
You like that one,
significantly
eh?
more.
There's one more here. We'll do one more.
It's a little too soft, the first one. Oh, that's...
I can see Whale and the Wolf playing this.
This is Cruise. This is Cruise.
Times are changing. We've got breaking news. The Nielson Show will be on cruise. 95.7 on the radio dial. For those of you who haven't listened in a while. So set your radio to 95. And on September 3rd, you'll be in heaven. Nasties go
Man, that's pretty good.
This is definitely more Cruise. I think
that
this
was
is the-
more Cruise.
it's the
I can play
cruisiest
that on
we've
Cruise.
had yet,
I'll
yeah.
send over to the guys. They start playing it.
Put it in the rotation.
Man, we got another trade in the.
Yeah, I saw that.
This one. I don't know about this one. This one seems a little lopsided here. The Posse receives Dante Myers, having a nice year.
Yeah.
Haralahu and the Sask defense.
That's a big ticket.
Plus a second.
That's a big ticket.
For a first, Tavares, Daniels, Paredes, and Montreal's defense. So you're moving up one round by getting Myers and the Riders D. That's a nice deal. I think the Posse are going to win the entire thing.
Yeah, that's really good. The Montreal defense is interesting, but you get the first. I don't mind the return, but
Wheel says, I will have a song ready for tomorrow. Should I do AI voice or my voice? Probably neither.
No, it's okay.
But if you had to, I would say your voice.
We're good. Yeah.
All right, let's get into the wrap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, man, get it done with Bruce and the team at William Huff. www.williamhuff.com. They've been doing it since 1952. Bruce is another one of those partners that hopped on basically before we launched, believed in what we were going to build. And now I'm happy that we'll be able to give his company more exposure by adding an FM radio simulcast to the Nielson Show.
Yeah, been with us, does great work, obviously, for us.
Yeah.
Nice to see him in the flesh down at the tournament there, Red Tail Landing on Friday as well. Yeah, so thanks to obviously all the work that Bruce does. But take that as a testament if you are looking for that type of work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
And if you want to do work with good people that you can trust, we'll vouch for this guy 100% of the time.
Tell him EST sent you.
All right, what did we learn on the show today? Anything of significance?
Well, the Labor Day bus, apparently there's still seats available.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's funny. I thought it was sold out.
You explained it for a half an hour.
God.
And Lee from the top rope.
That was a good one.
I really, I don't know.
I hope he was joking with us.
I know, but I mean.
Yeah. Trev, what did you learn today on the show?
I learned that, in fact, Dusty can do a grass whistle.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I learned that I can do a grass
Sound
whistle.
of the day. It's sound of the day.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool, man.
Yeah.
I've never taught anyone that before. That was my first time.
You should be a teacher.
Thank you.
And then I guess I learned that we're going to be simulcast on 95.7 Cruise FM.
That too, yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Nothing against me learning the grass whistle. But the Nielson Show going on an FM radio platform. And I'm pretty sure, like, sports talk on FM is a big thing in the United States, but it hasn't really been tried here in Canada in a major market. So we are going to
We're coming at you, ESPN.
be the guinea pigs.
Making history.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I hope people like entertaining morning shows with sports talk and life discussion. That's what we're going to bring to
A generous
the table.
mix, yes.
All right, let's get to our sound of the day today.
Get him the blade of grass here. Blow the grass.
I don't think I could do it
You
again.
don't got it in you? Give it a shot. I mean,
it's probably dried out
just
now.
give it a shot.
No, it's better dry.
It is.
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Make sure it's tight.
Well, I know, Trev. I already did a sweet blow.
Okay.
Try tight.
Oh, there we go. She's a tight one now.
Okay.
Nice.
He's getting sound. You're getting, yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good. Like, that wasn't as good as my first one, but it was still pretty good. All right, let's get to your text of the day. Tons of good text messages today. Some of you were hilarious on purpose. Some of you might have just been hilarious and you didn't even know you were hilarious.
You rose to the moment. A lot of you did.
I think so.
Read the room.
So, let's see here. I thought I had what's that say? Johnny O?
This one here?
Yeah. Jimmy O.
You had Luke and Cowtown. I think
Maybe
that's
it's Jimmy.
one.
Yeah, Luke and Cowtown had a good one.
Yeah,
it must have been Jimmy.
Jimmy O.
I typed in Jimmy O. Here it is. Yeah, 8:14. What's the big announcement? On a day when we were really ignoring what was being said on the show. Jimmy O, congratulations. You win text of the day. By the way, the new text of the day sponsor starts, September 3rd.
Speaking of announcements.
Right? When the morning we start simulcasting on Cruise FM. So we're pretty excited about that. And we're gonna have a few new partners that'll be introduced over the next little while, which is exciting as well. All right. This has been a fun show today. What are we watching tonight, boys? What's on the go tonight?
Got a few options. Of course, Jays, Twins.
Get on that EST parlay, early bird bet of the day.
Toronto's back home, so they'll have the dome rocking. U.S. Open as well. Some Canadian content involved later today. Vicky Mboko, she's scheduled to play around 9 o'clock this morning in her opening round match. Gabrielle Diallo will play later this afternoon at 1, so men's and women's sides.
We got CFL lines.
Well,
we got lines. Don't look.
No.
Well, I guess we already guessed.
Well, we guessed.
You could look.
I'm taking
All right, so here are our Labor Day weekend CFL lines.
Whoa.
They are all way bigger than we thought.
Whoa.
So maybe we try to move quickly on these. Bombers are 6.5-point road dogs going into Regina.
Yeesh.
Argos are 6.5-point dogs going into Hamilton. And the Elks are 7-point dogs going into Calgary. Which I kind of thought it would be. I thought it would be about 5.5.
And the over/under for that Argos Ticats, you thought it would be what?
56.5. Smash the over.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on. I mean, Bo's coming in off a bye.
Yes. Argonauts defense is suspect at best. Arbuckle continues to light it up.
I think this is big. Man. What about your Riders? 6.5 against the Bombers.
Hey, don't really.
Now, what is the status? Who'd they lose? Stearns and Dembski, I think, last week?
Yeah, Dembski, I think it was a neck.
Okay, well,
I will see.
Might have to monitor that one.
The Riders secondary also got banged up a bit and continue to get banged up a bit. So they'll be a point of interest.
I mean, those are all pretty big numbers. I can't wait to get into these with Huss in the lock shop today. Huss hopefully would not have seen these lines by the time we get to the lock shop. And he'll guess them. I don't know if he'll be like these are almost all at a touchdown. In a year where we haven't seen many touchdown lines, we're looking at like 3 this week.
And on Labor Day weekend, where things get a lot more tighter. I mean,
Part of me just wants to put all the dogs on it and be like, not that they have to win, they just have to keep it relatively close.
Exactly.
We've seen a ton of close games.
A lot of Bombers fans in Regina. There'll be a lot of Argonauts fans in Hamilton, right? And of course, there'll be busfuls of us going down to Calgary.
Let's add this here. Let's do another boosted CFL early bird bet. We'll just take all of them where they're at right now. So Bombers plus 6.5. Argos plus 6.5. Elks plus 7. I think there's going to be some movement throughout the week, so let's just throw this here. Go play them straight up if you want, but I'll get a boost on it, and we'll throw it up on the EST specials page, and you can ride with the dogs on Labor Day weekend.
And they are all road dogs.
Oh, I mean, they are all road dogs.
Oh, you didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know?
You didn't know? You better call somebody! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, tonight, D-Generation X proudly brings to you its 6th-time WWE Tag Team Champions of the World! The Road Dogg, Jesse James, the Badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws!
I love when he does that. Oh, that was fun. This is a big show. This is a good show.
Huge show.
Very excited. Very excited about the partnership that we announced today with the Nielson Show being simulcast on Cruise FM, 95.7 Cruise FM, starting next Wednesday, September 3rd. We could have started on the 2nd, but I wouldn't be here that day. It'd be kind of weird to.
Yeah, I'd be hungover. Dave Jamieson wouldn't know what's happening.
You're a mess, and I'm not here.
I mean, come on.
Hey, Cruz, thanks for putting us on. No, it should be. We're very excited about it. It'll be happening next Wednesday, September 3rd. Nielson Show simulcast. As I mentioned before, if you watch on YouTube, nothing changes. If you listen on TuneIn or iHeart or EdmontonSportsTalk.com, nothing changes. You just can also now listen to it on Cruise FM. And when Eric goes to a sports update, they're going to play like 3 minutes of commercials and some traffic, and then we're back off and running. So ideal setup for us. Shout out to the guys at Cruise for thinking of us and coming and discussing this opportunity with us. I'm very looking forward to the future and what this does for Edmonton Sports Talk moving forward. So good work, buddy.
Likewise. Yeah. Tap me up.
One more. Let's go! For YouTube Trev, Lieutenant Eric, I'm Dustin Nielsen. Take it easy.